What a do, Zivo? We're here with another live stream. It's deadline day. It's deadline day, guys. It is going off, guys. Jorginho has officially joined Arsenal. Enzo Fernandez set to join Chelsea Football Club. We got a lot to discuss today. I need everyone to smash that like button. I know there's a lot of people live right now, guys, but I need everyone who has joined to smash the like button, support the channel, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into today's stream. So let's roll into it and we get into today's stream. Let's go.
We fucking got him.
And we're live, guys, and we're back here with another live stream, guys. Today, Jorginho has officially left Chelsea Football Club. It's mad, absolutely mad. I mean, this window, guys, can't get any more crazy. Especially, it's a Chelsea transfer window. You know, it's not the January transfer window; it's the Chelsea transfer window. It's been an absolutely massive roller coaster, and I'm just gonna jump right into it, guys. Like, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Jorginho to Arsenal. Here we go. Deal agreed on a 12 million fee. Chelsea accept conditions and documents have been prepared. Personal terms contract until 2024 with an option for the year. First contract revealed yesterday night. Medical book. So he's gone. Jorginho. Yeah, I got Jorginho right here on my one of my diary notebooks. Got Jorginho there, the Italian Regista. I'll say right now, I think Jorginho for me, Jorginho is one of the most underappreciated and underrated footballers to ever play for this club. You know, this guy won trophies. You know, like rats like Mickey Mouse will never even touch. You know, he's won trophies that none of even these good players will ever touch. You know, Thiago Silva, an absolute legend. You know, nowhere near to touching the trophies he's touched. So I think he's done an incredible job of his career. He goes home smiling every night to his family, you know, that because he's chased his goals, he chased his career, he's played for this club that he's enjoyed. He's loved this club. He loved the fans, even when the fans didn't respect him. They booed him off, and he still came back and shown that he was good enough to play. You know, Lampard disregarded him. Sarri too, showing even Potter. Consistently started him. He was always, mostly fit. And I agree. I think coming recently, he didn't fit the system. He was getting older, and it is time to move him on. But it doesn't take away the fact of how much he has done for this club. He's an absolute club legend. He's been captain multiple times. So for me, absolute legend. I'll give him my flowers. I think he's done a great job at this club. Let him succeed at Arsenal. For me, it's a very weird signing. I don't know why Arsenal would want him, to be honest, but it is. Big up Reggie, my man. Big up to Gavin and J5 to Arsenal. Here we go. Big up Santiago. Hassan goes, let's fucking go. Bomo Matt, big up to Hassan. I'm going to miss J5. Says Reggie. It's a big decision, J5 leaving. I think he, in every aspect, he kind of deserves, he should. I would not stop him leaving. He's, as I've been disrespected multiple times at this club. I think, he packs his bags and leaves. That's fine by me. But Arsenal's a retirement home for our players, and we've just added another one to the list. I bet to Daniel's a big on people make me laugh when they really do. People think Jorginho is going, so Enzo coming. J5 is losing nothing to do with Enzo. Well, Daniel Crane, we should be selling J5 so Enzo can come in. If we sell J5 but Enzo doesn't come in, what's the fucking point of selling J5? That leaves our only defensive midfielder gone. Our only fit defensive midfielder gone. So we have to ensure now that Enzo signs. If Enzo doesn't sign, we're stuffed till August. We're stuffed. So that means not 100% certainty that Enzo comes in. Or Caicedo, one defensive midfielder is coming. Because then if we don't get them, we'll have to force Andre Santos to come in. A 19-year-old from Brazil has to come in. We have to force this guy in. So I don't want to do that. I want to, I've always said, we get Enzo Fernandez and we slowly, slot him in. We let Jorginho be there, but we've let Jorginho go. So Enzo has to come in. Best news ever, Jorginho leaving. And obviously, we've got some fans, all respect to you, Sam, but, Jorginho for me, as I said, is a club legend. And he's leaving before the likes of Loftus-Cheek, and Gallagher and Mount, all these other bums played worse. Obviously, the club wanted him. He didn't go out and ask to be sold. Arsenal right now top of the table came and asked for him. Arsenal picked Jorginho over Declan Rice, so they got a washed midfielder, but there was for a generational talent who was on the market. He's so I don't know what's happening with this. So Jorginho is actually wanted by clubs. Clubs come out and say the top of the table title contending team wants Jorginho. What team wants Mount? What team wants Loftus Cheek? Fucking stupid Liverpool, who's getting relegated, and Everton, who won Loftus Cheek, another relegating team. So, as I said, a top tier club at the moment, the top of the table, wanted Jorginho. That shows that they came in for him. So, yeah, if Enzo does that, yeah, exactly. If Enzo does not happen, we're done. We're screwed. Enzo has to happen. It's not maybe if, but it has to happen. So, we'll have to see in the coming hours. I mean, we've got what? We don't have a long time, guys. There's not a long time left. We've got about, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's about 13 hours, guys. Let me know if I'm correct or wrong. 10, I think 14 hours if I'm not mistaken. 12, yeah, 14 hours till window close. Big up to Onion, who says, imagine we sign Caicedo, Arsenal fans will lose their head knowing the exact. That I would enjoy. If we gave him the Jorginho, a player who was going to leave anyway, kind of old, for then a new talent that they were going to get. That would have been funny. But guys, we got 11 people in here. I need everyone smashing the like button right now. Oh, why does Matisse have to be live now? Matisse is taking my time. This is my schedule. It's my schedule. And Terry's live as well. Oh, guys, Terry, Matisse, we gotta have a conversation, man. It's my time. It's my time, yeah, 10:30. I'm joking. Being able to J5 leaving means we'll probably be bidding. Caicedo or Enzo, one of them needs to come. If none of them comes, what the fuck are you gonna do for the season? One of them has to come. I better fucking wake up tomorrow morning. I don't even know if I'll go to sleep. I don't even know, but I don't think I can sleep because if I wake up tomorrow morning and there's not a here we go for Enzo or Caicedo, what the fuck's happening to our season? We're stuffed. We're stuffed. So, I don't know. I don't want this deal to go through Jorginho and then we don't get Enzo or Caicedo. Fucking. That would be the most Chelsea thing. Big up to Coach Cohen says, I'm split over it. If Enzo doesn't happen, I might. Exactly. If Enzo doesn't happen, what's going to happen? I don't know. We find upgrading Jorginho soon. Like, he's not. We should have signed Enzo and then get rid of Jorginho, but. This Royal Costa guy, is fucking being a pain in the ass. But they've only signed him for a year. They've only signed Jorginho for a year. So so they're going to, I guess, keep it to see how he's fit, see if he can kind of consistently play. And then, if he plays well, whatever, they'll keep extending year by year like we do with Thiago Silva. So, Matt, we could possibly see the greatest deadline they ever managed here, both Enzo and Caicedo. Yeah, we can. And Daniel, I won't be upset. If we get an Enzo and a Caicedo, I will fucking clap my hands. I will get on my knees to Bowie. Not like that. Like on my knees to pray and thank him. No, not the other getting on knees, guys. Don't. I know everyone's gonna take it out of context. No. Fucking hell. But if Bowie pulls this off, getting Enzo and Caicedo, that'd be absolutely unbelievable. And if we sell Jorginho, I'm not upset with selling Jorginho, but if we don't get replacements for him, man, that's gonna be a shame. Do you think we sell Gallagher? Gallagher, hang on. First, Loftus Cheek needs to get the fuck out, man. I've been saying this it's been a year. It's been a year and a bit. Oh no, he came in. Yeah, about a year. I've said this guy is garbage. Remember when he was playing right wing back, and we were hearing from Dave Portnoy, aka Josh, and fucking Jem. Oh, Loftus Cheek can play right wing back, but he's back. The guy's fucking done. Get rid of him, man. Get rid of Loftus Cheek first. Gallagher can follow. We made the same mistake. When we do it with what's his name, William. When we didn't sell William for that 60 mil, and then those last 3 seasons he was shocking, And with the fourth, and we're all we're all getting on his bad side. So I don't want it to be the same with Willian. I want to end up getting rid of Gallagher now, because I already know Gallagher's potential. I've seen Gallagher's potential at Crystal Palace. I know he can play football. I know he's good at playing football. But for me, it's just we don't play with the way he likes to play. We don't play with his system. He can't play in possession-based games. He needs to play where you give him like a through ball and he can have a shot on goal. Like he's got a great foot in, but he just doesn't fit the system. I want him to get out. I want him to go. Gallagher, Loftus Cheek, Mickey Pound, Mason Mount, fucking that bozo can go and have what's that guy's name? James Charlton goes now as well. Enzo is done. Be able to see NJ says Enzo is done. I just think they don't want to announce it to Benfica. Yeah, I agree. I'll say this right now. I do think Enzo Fernandez is a done deal. I think I really do think it's a done deal. It's just obviously they're not going to announce it, but we'll see. I mean, we can sit here and say my opinion is that we will sign him. But will we sign him? I want to see. I mean, I hope so. I really hope Gallagher can go as well. I really do. Bowie's trying to hire us now with man. I knew I'd be taking icons. I just saw PYS tweet. I don't know, guys, how reliable this is. It does say here Enzo Fernandez is getting closer to staying but this is a Portugal source. So I don't know how much trust there's. Anyone kind of trusting it? Again, see, if he stays, then why the hell do we sell Jorginho? Like, it doesn't make sense. And this is what I'm saying. Bowie, I don't want to jump the gun, right? I don't want to criticize Bowie. But he has this like 3, 6, 7, 8 great streak, and then he just stuffs up the biggest thing we can do. He made some good signings, whatever, and then he stacked the manager. So it's like if he gets rid of Jorginho and doesn't get Enzo, we're fucked. We're fucked. A bit of Noah says, Arsenal fan fuming Jorginho's coming Arsenal. He's a Chelsea reject. Edu out. Edu out now. Oh, I thought it was Kroenke in and all this stuff, now Edu out. But, I mean, you guys taking our retirement players once again. You guys took Willian. Who else did you take? Czech, from us. And then, we took, your Fabregas from you and he, just before he was kind of good. So, we give you our retirement players. You give us your young generation. I mean, you gave us technically gave us what's his name? Because Chukwuemeka, wasn't he in the Arsenal academy as well? So you kind of give us him too. So it's kind of funny. But I think Jorginho will do decent as a kind of rotational player. See, Arteta likes him. I mean, if you guys back Arteta, you got to back the signings. I won a Ronaldo last season, but the manager Tuchel didn't want him, and I agreed with the manager. So if you guys are highly Arteta in, you got to back the manager. If it's not, true. If it's not Fab or Ornstein, that is very true. Obviously, here's the thing: there are like sometimes a bit of those other journalists, someone like this who can come out and be like, oh yeah, they could actually get it right, but sometimes half the time to do. Be able to Arthur says, I'm not convinced that we sold Jorginho without having a replacement for him. Plus, why do we make their squad have more depth? Again, we're not selling them like a reach. We're not selling like a growing player. Jorginho's past his peak and he's getting old, and we were going to sell him anyway. I don't mind selling him to Arsenal. As I said, the most important thing for me is, and Drew as well, the most important thing for me is getting that replacement. How do we sell J5 before M16? Who's that? You mean M19? Mason Mount, M19? Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. It's alright, that's fine. Like, as I don't care about the order, I just hope they all end up going. Jorginho's awful, mate. He's crap according to your fans. I mean, again, we have those frauds like that fucking, what's his name? Green Mike or some fucking shit. I don't even know his name. Some stupid fucking Jorginho hater, But the only reason they hate Jorginho is because they want Declan Rice. But I'll tell you right now, guys, the fucking Jorginho haters who want Declan Rice isn't coming. He's not coming, mate. Fucking he's staying at his fucking shitty West Ham club when he get relegated, mate. So, Declan Rice, was the reason why this kind of fueled the Jorginho hate, because they disliked Jorginho because they wanted a Rice. So they push this narrative: Jorginho's bad, he's shit, he's that, he's this, just so they can get Declan Rice. You notice it's everyone wants Declan Rice, dislikes Jorginho. You put a name, Nini, your monster, that Green Mike guy. You've got all these people who dislike Jorginho just so they can get Declan Rice. So I'm personally supporting the players before supporting, rivals first. So we gotta, and obviously that they're here celebrating. They're celebrating a player who won trophies for our club, individually. They're celebrating, he's won individual trophies. Like, Timo Werner, everyone can laugh because the guy never won any big trophy. Jorginho won UEFA Player of the Year, right? And he was top 3 Ballon d'Or. Only player to win UEFA Player of the Year, by the way. And then he won top 3 Ballon d'Or. The highest ranking since Frank Lampard, right? The one you compared Frank Lampard to Mickey the fucking Ghost Mason Mount. That guy's never. He's only won team trophies and the Player of the Year awards, which was voted by the fans. So, honestly, don't listen to what the Chelsea fans think of him. Watch him. You want to look at the stats? He has the most interceptions out of your whole midfield. He doesn't create because he's not a creator. That's not his job. His job is to intercept, and he intercepts. He has the highest interception rate among your players. I mean, Xhaka, Partey, and Elneny, he has 27. That's the highest. You signed a declining player. He's not going to get any better. These fans wanted him out because they've been wanting him out for years. When he won trophies, they've wanted him out in 2019. I agree he's past his prime. And it's funny that we're selling you a player again who's on their decline. Like, you're not going to get anything new from Jorginho, So what he's performed recently isn't the best. But what I'm trying to say is that these fans, that green mic, person, and Monster, who I really like Monster, but he does this like Jorginho. They only wanted Jorginho out to get Declan Rice in, but unfortunately, Declan Rice is never coming in. But as an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't be so upset. As I said, Noah, if you back Arteta, if you really think Arteta is the right manager for you, you will back his signings. This is his signing. He wants the player. So again, this was like I'll give an example. Cristiano Ronaldo. I wanted Ronaldo last year, but the manager didn't. Thomas Tuchel didn't want Ronaldo, and I said, "All right, I agree with the manager. Let's not get Ronaldo." So if you really trust your manager, you would enjoy. You would want this deal to happen. I mean, Mendy will be gone soon. Don't worry. At least you got one of the best penalty. Yeah, no, true. You're one of the best penalty takers in the league, and that leaves us with who's our penalty taker. And I see some clown to clown him today. But let me see if let me get up for you guys. Absolute fucking clown. What was he saying? My man said, "Who will be the next designated penalty taker?" And I said, and he said Mason Mount. Mason Mount to be the next penalty taker. Are you serious right now, bro? You want this guy to be our next penalty taker? Get the hell out of here, man. And I said, man's put Mason Mount in the same sentence as Chelsea's designated penalty taker. Who will be that penalty taker? I would have said Rudiger. If Rudiger was here, he's not. Does Enzo take penalties? Decently? Honestly, if Aubameyang starts, Aubameyang will take it for me. Felix, yeah. Big up to my boy Daniel. Big up to my man Matt. Well, Arteta might be smoking something then. Well, we said that when Tuchel continued. Remember Tuchel made those like weird subs, but they ended up working out. And I kept it for the Villa Royale. Like, what the fuck's he smoking? And then it worked out. But I said, if you really back the manager, you will back the player. Do you think still going to happen? Enzo? I think Enzo's a done deal. Yes, my man. Silva on penalties. Yeah, I guess maybe not the best bet. Sterling and Felix. I wouldn't mind an Aubameyang to take it. I think Aubameyang was a good penalty taker. But we're back to having an average penalty taker, So, again, he brought something. Jorginho brought a very big skill that a lot of these players can't do. So, look, we're thinking, we have to have different names. Like, a top team club would already, instantly next in line. We don't have that, Reece James, but again, he's not really that penalty taker. So we lost someone special, a special player. But we have 35 people in here, and how many likes do we have? We have 17 likes. So guys, let's get to 25 likes easily. Vote. Was selling Jorginho the best? Ideally, 95% of you said yes. Wow. Okay. 95% of you said yes. Selling Jorginho is the right option right now. But big to everyone who has voted, guys. I need everyone to smash the like button. I will appreciate it. Let's get to. Actually, I'll finish the chats off and then also make sure Felix Modric now possible. Yeah, I mean that's Chelsea. Like again, you guys are first on the table. You're doing bits now, but you've never been the bigger club. You guys talk about big club, big club. You guys have never been the bigger club. When we're sitting at we're sitting at 10th, we just got sanctioned. You remember when all these Real fans were like, oh, we want Roman sanction, get Roman sanction, and then now they're complaining that top boy is spending all this money. It doesn't make sense. When Real fans cry and they're hurt, that means we're succeeding, we're up. Look, Edu Al's turning on Twitter. That's funny, man. That is funny. But yeah, we stole, and now we're gonna get Caicedo. We're gonna get Enzo. I mean, that's a Chelsea thing. We're a big club. We have a big club mentality. That's how we roll. Swollen took one penalty. Did he? I think you're right. I think he did. I think Enzo might be done. We're not stupid to let another midfielder. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I agree. For me as well, I do agree. Enzo is done. But again, it's not done until he's signed. Until the here we go. Or time he's in a Chelsea shirt. Mudri's power, putting him on penalties. Yeah, you have to see him there. Rishi and Thiago, the only players I trust in this. Yeah, facts. Enzo, Zachariah, people coming. If we get to my boy Sibs, if Zachariah is fit, yeah, any day of the week, man. Zachariah's a beast. He's not fit. Havertz, I'll be honest, Havertz is the worst penalty taker, but I don't think it's confidence. 12 hours left. We do about 12 hours, don't we? Yeah, 12 hours left. Jorginho winning the Premier League soon. Jorginho would be an Arsenal legend, says the GOAT. The GOAT himself, guys, said Jorginho will be an Arsenal legend. What we saying, yeah? What we saying? But let's talk Enzo. Because the recent Enzo news we got here, Benfica trying to complete a deal for Enzo Fernandez replacement. So this is from Jacob Steinberg, top tier source. I would say I would say yes. I think Enzo will come. And now they're trying to get that midfielder from Boca Juniors. So he's I don't think he's that much. I think he's like 20 mil, 25 mil. So they're going to try to get him over the line so they can have that replacement. Because obviously they didn't want to sell Enzo, number one, because I don't think they want to get fined in the Premier League. And number two, obviously Roy Costa wants those big installments up front. He doesn't want to pay over 8-9 years. So he wants that shit up front. Havertz maybe on paid 12 hours left. Why is Enzo taking so long? Because the Roy Costa is taking a long time to get these done. You guys know Jorginho will make him better. I think obviously any player that comes in makes him better. They have depth. Like if Partey something happens to him or something happens to Xhaka, Jorginho comes in. Alan Vieira from Boco. Kai says the deal is off. The Enzo deal is off. It's nothing. Nothing came out. Yeah, he's talking about Record Portugal said it, but would we have a kind of reliable source to a Portuguese source? Like the guy wants him to probably stay. This is the source that is getting closer to him staying. Yeah, I saw that before. Again, if I'll say this, I said, if Enzo doesn't come in and you sell Jorginho, we're stuffed because you've got no proper defensive midfielder. The wait for Enzo is that Chelsea was offering 5-year payment into 120 mil. The problem is the payment, not the exactly. It's a payment, not the amount. If we have the money, it's just Roy Costa wants as much money as he can get up front. A bit of Varnabo, long time no see, my man. Hope you're well, my man. 12 hours to go. Man, I don't think I'll be able to sleep today, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, according to Portugal, fuck it, man. We made our mid. How does that work? I was saying this before, Kai, that Bowie does these things where he does so well, and everyone's yay, Bowie, yay, Bowie, yay, Bowie, and then the guy just fucking does this fucking horrendous act, and we all just get pissed at him again. Like as I said, he's a flip flop. One side he's up. He's what he's like. He's a seesaw. One side he's up, then the other side he's down. He's never in between. He's never. We need something good to have a season. Like, come on, you can't get rid of Jorginho and not get Enzo Fernandez. I'm sorry, you can't get that. You hate Jorginho, love Jorginho, whatever side you want to get against Jorginho, you can't sell him and not get a replacement. He's our only fit DM. Kante's fucking legs done. Zachariah is injured, and you want to play Gallagher, Kovacic midfield? Last time we played that, we got absolutely demolished. Chill. He's coming. Both of them are. Varna, that is true. I mean, Kai, we've seen this before, Kai. You know, like I remember, I think I was here with Miz for the Cucurella deal, and it was like Cucurella is not coming, and from a Manchester City source. You know, and the next minute it's like, here we go from Fabrizio. So whoa, you know. So and that was when he goes like, we'll see who lied or something. I think it was that one. I think it was that. Yeah. Yeah. When Fabrizio says the here we go, it's done. You know, but the here we go, like, you know, we knew Jorginho was coming to go into Arsenal from like yesterday. You know, now it's a matter of, you know, so he gave the here we go today. Like we knew from yesterday pretty much. So because then everyone smash the like button, guys. I don't fucking everyone's sending my time. This is my time, you know, 10:30 a.m. UK. It's my time, guys. Come on, like, why is everyone streaming? Why would then exactly? I'm big up to you, man, because you said it. You said it right now. Like you said what I've been saying. Why have we got rid of him when we don't have a replacement? I don't think I'm going to get time for the other news today, guys. Like, look how many tabs I got open. You know, we're going to talk Ziyech. We're going to talk Ziyech as well. We'll talk about him soon. Yeah, Gallagher Loftus-Cheek midfield. Oh my days, like that's horrible. Reactionary. See, again, true. You know, like one bad report comes out when we have a couple of good ones. Like again, like we literally had a good news from Jacobs Strasbourg a minute ago. So like it was, you know, Benfica trying to get us, you know. So we had a deal about 44 minutes ago. But I can't believe if we fucking Gallagher Mount pivot. Oh my days, like that would. And they talk about not getting transitioned, and they want a Gallagher Mount pivot. Oh my god. They still want Mount to play next to Enzo. Like, do they realize after 4 years they didn't realize Mount's not a proper DM? He's not a box to box and on midfield. He can't play in a pivot. Have they realized that? When do you think we hear more stuff? Enzo, well, it has to be the next 12 hours. I mean, Ben Jacobs is on live with Terry on the football terrace. So I don't know if he's checking his phone or getting, you know, if he's gonna have any calls or something, or you know, like how, I don't know how they work. But I would assume, like, you know, he has to answer the call to know that there's news coming. So I don't know. Arkansas, I'm a Benfica fan. I know he will leave either now in the summer. Roy Costa said he would only leave if the amount paid now, or if Chelsea pays more than 120 with installments. And yeah, obviously, correct. You know, here's the thing: it's not the amount; it's the payment process. You know, so yeah, he comes in the summer, but we don't want him in the summer. We just thought, you know, we didn't want him in the summer yesterday. We didn't want him in the summer yesterday because we didn't want to get him for 5 years. We wanted to get him for, I think, 8 or 7. But today, we want him now because we don't have a fucking the DM. We don't have a fucking DM. We don't have one DM. Our DM's injured. And he still needs someone next to him as well. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. As I said, I still think it gets done. I think, but I would have personally liked Enzo done first, then get Jorginho. But that's all right. I see it end up getting done anyway. Kova and Zakaria pivot on crutches. Yeah, man, put them on crutches. Like Kovacic is already injury prone. I don't know how long he'll last. I think he's here for a couple, maybe like the rest of the season, max rest of the season. Maybe next season if we don't get an option. But he's more of a rotational player these days because he's always getting injured. So problem is we need to give 25% to River plus 8 mil. That was the rest of the objectives when we bought him, plus taxes on everything. Exactly. Realistically, you're not getting a lot of money up front. Like you're probably going to get, depends how much the installment is. If the installment's like 30, we pay 30 million now, you'll probably get like 10 million in profit. Because obviously, as you said, you get the River plus, the taxes, the 8 million in. So like, you know, you got to pay. And obviously, you guys need money. So yeah, we'll be forced to see him out. Oh my god, yeah, oh my god, I can't. My mental health, my stress levels cannot take him out for another fucking season. Oh my god, like he can stay till August, whatever, because obviously January window, Potter, big D pot, didn't want to get rid of him, so that's fine. Just get him out in fucking October, what's his name? August. I'm just thinking if there's any breaking news, guys. Let me just check. Okay, there's not. Let's just quickly talk Ziyech before some breaking news comes up, guys. So officially, guys, Ziyech has left Chelsea. He's in Paris. He's on for a loan. So Hakim Ziyech is waiting on Chelsea and PSG's agree. A loan deal with advance talk expected to be concluded this morning. So Ziyech, guys, Ziyech is done. He's finished. He's gone from Chelsea. He's going to go on loan with option to buy, but I don't think he comes back. What's the point of this loan? I mean, he's 30. The point of a loan is to kind of test the waters if the player knows how to play football. We know Ziyech knows how to play football. We just know he can't play football in this league. I just think it's genuinely too hard for him. I don't think we play the right system around him either. So the best thing to do would be to sell him. I'm 90% sure we will not sell Mount in summer, unfortunately. There is a high chance Mount doesn't leave, and that's what's wrong with our club. We're not getting rid of again. You get rid of Jorginho. Is anyone sitting here saying no? Don't get rid of him. He won us the Champions League. He won the Player of the Year. He won. No one's saying that. No one's saying we should keep him because he won trophies a year and a half ago. No one's saying that. So same thing with Mount. When Mount goes on the market, we should be like, yeah, get rid of him. No, he won us the Champions League. He's proper Chelsea. Mate, it's fucking embarrassing. If you want him now, you need to do what Atletico did with Joao Felix. Ask the bank to pay full and then pay installments. Yeah, again, what we did with Felix was very, very smart. So we can possibly do that as well. Maybe even I was hearing, I don't know how big this source is, but they said if worse comes to worse, they buy him, but then get him in August. I think end up we get Enzo Fernandez, but I need him now. I need him now. No Enzo, Jorginho gone, and our midfield is awful. As I said, Santiago is probably not the biggest Jorginho fan, but you can sit here and say that this is a dumb move, selling Jorginho if Enzo's not confirmed. Now, I don't believe that record Portugal. I still think, as I said, I personally think Enzo Fernandez is a done deal. I think Enzo Fernandez will join Chelsea. But the thing is, I can't believe it until I see it. That's my opinion. My opinion is he joined Chelsea because I genuinely don't believe we're that stupid enough to get rid of Jorginho if we know if we know Enzo's not going through. So now maybe we've seen the here we go with Jorginho. Jorginho's packing his bag, saying his goodbyes, whatever. Maybe that's now Egbali's like, all right, come on, Enzo's done. Ornstein tweet, that's sus. Is Ornstein just saying what? Is he just repeating himself again? Again, guys, this is the period where journalists like David Ornstein and everything, they just repeat themselves. And especially Fabrizio. Advanced talks, confident. Almost insane. Still no Chelsea Benfica deal for Enzo Fernandez. Contract done, but Chelsea won't go beyond 120 clause. So the structure and terms key. Chelsea continue to monitor option for half permanent signings now this summer, plus Santos, Jorginho unrelated. So doesn't make sense. So Jorginho's unrelated to Enzo coming in. That's just dumb then. Because I would rather keep Jorginho and let him go on a free, but at least I know we've got a defensive midfielder who's fit. Then get 12 million, which is nothing, and then we can't play with. We don't have a DM. Jorginho should be related to this. And as I said, someone like Andres Santos, we paid 25 million for him. You're gonna get a 20-year-old who paid 25 million and force him into the starting 11? Sorry, sneeze. It didn't want to come out. True, vice captain opens, and if Mount becomes vice captain, if Mount became vice captain, that would just prove it's all PR, and it's not about football. Let's not forget about Duncan Castle guy reported we reached an agreement with Benfica yesterday. Again, I don't know who Duncan Castle is, so it probably shows how shit that report is. It's a midfield. It's a disgrace. It's horrible. It's fucking championship level. So the contract's done. So Enzo wants to join. Benfica wants to sell him. It's just that it's how the money gets paid is not done. So it's like the contract's signed and everything, but it's that payment section that's not signed. How the payment gets done is not officially done, right? So the player wants to join. The club has agreed, yep, you can go. Chelsea go, yep, we want him. They've shaken their hands, but they go, hang on. The player can go, but what's the payment strategy? And they're going, we'll give you this. And they go, no, we don't want it. So the contract's done for the player to leave. Now she's getting the payment. If they get the right payment done, they get the player. And Roy Costa said wants the most money up front. The structure isn't what what is what Costa wants. He wants some, as much money as he can now. Obviously, as well, yeah, everyone's just gonna twist that. As I said, 5 minutes ago he wasn't coming. Now he's coming. Now he's not. So it's just transfers. James vice captain. We got to Lijo says James vice captain. Yeah, probably vice captain. I'll give it to James or probably Thiago Silva takes it anyway. It'll be Thiago. Thiago Silva will be second anyway, and then third will be Thiago for captain. Kante. We can't get Kante? He's not fit for vice captain. But guys, we got 50 people in here. I need everyone to smash the like button right now. How many likes are we on? I'm on 26 likes. I need those likes to go up, guys. Come on, get them likes up right now. Lol. It felt like we were close to reaching an agreement. Yes, yeah. Again, it's whatever. Again, we don't know how old this news is as well. It could be very old news, and they're just gonna kind of, change everything. Okay, from what I know, the deal is almost done, and Benfica is trying to get the Feyenoord midfielder Noku. Enzo did not train in the field yesterday, but was in the gym of Roy Costa yesterday. No, here's the thing: it's the contract's done. Enzo Fernandez can join Chelsea. The deal's done, but it's the payment. It's how the payment is structured that your owner Roy Costa doesn't want. He doesn't want, he wants as much money up front as he can possibly get. So, the player wants to come. That's why he's not going to train because he thinks he's coming. Because as I say, he signed that contract. He's like, "Yep, I'm coming to Chelsea, whatever, blah blah blah." And then it costs like, "Hang on, wait, stop. How are you going to pay me?" And Chelsea's like, "We'll do this way." And he goes, "No." So we'll see if they get that. It's just if they get the payment deal done, then we're done. Or the try hard in the no reporters who said we reached an agreement with Benfica. Yeah. Felix Johnson, man, that guy's probably laughing right now. He's like, "Oh, I told you so." Blah blah blah. Like, no, you didn't, buddy. No, you didn't. You didn't tell any shit. It's not even the payment structure right now. I believe it's the replacement. No, because the contract is signed. The contract, as I said, what David also said, the contract's done. So the contract's done. The contract's set. It's now that they got to give the structure of the payment. Again, there's two sides to the story. And you're right, Varner, because I'm hearing one side is the replacement, and I'm hearing one side is the structure. So I don't know what to believe. But David also said that the contract's done. It's just that Chelsea won't go beyond the 150 clause structure and term key. So they want more installments and whatever. They want more payment structures. Costa working for Florentino Perez, sabotage. Oh, man, not Perez. What's that guy's name? What's this guy's name again? Barcelona guy. I don't remember his name, but oh my god, he was the August fraud, and now this one's Roy Costa. Man, that guy was what's his name? David or something? David? I don't remember. But yeah, Clinical Kai I was literally just about to get this up, but Clinical Kai kind of posted and it says Chelsea's midfield pivot options as it stands. He says Kante is injured, Kovacic, Zakaria injured. So that's Kante's injured for what? Rest of the month, maybe 2 more weeks. With the forcing back, Zakaria's done till March. Hall, Mount, Gallagher. If I love to cheek who's injured. That's just shocking. Shocking midfield. Like, if you think we're winning anything with that midfield, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, but that is a shocking midfield. Jeremy Moreno, that's right. That's right. What did we do to Roy Costa? Someone investigated if Bowie can. No, the guy just wants the money up front because, as the Benfica fan said, he has a lot of stuff to pay. He has a lot of taxes, and then he has to pay back the team they bought him from and all this shit. So they have a lot of stuff to pay. So yeah. I'm just seeing my phone, guys, if there's breaking news. I want to ensure because I got so many tabs to talk about. I don't know if I even want to talk about it. This was old news. This was from this afternoon, about 12 hours ago, saying it was again a tense night of talks, but there's still no green light from Benfica president Rui Costa to Chelsea's 120 million proposal. Chelsea want to break through in the night, but nothing yet. Negotiations will continue in the morning, which is now. So they're still negotiating now as we speak. They're probably talking in their office. I think Igbali's there, if I'm not mistaken. But again, if you're just joining, guys, Ziyech is gone. Ziyech is done to he's gone to PSG. He's a PSG player. He's on loan, but I don't know if he will come back to this club. I don't think so. Just want to kind of get this up as well. Chelsea is still interested in signing Rafinha this summer. That's from the sport, not a big source really. They kind of just slam words out. A bunch of words are just slam out, but it's would you guys take a Rafinha? I just want to kind of bring that up now. Manchester City can return in for Ben Chilwell as well. We've got a kind of stacked left back now with Hall, Cucurella, Matson must be coming back soon. So can Ben Chilwell get sold because they've just got rid of their Cancelo? I'm not sure. I don't know how true this is at the moment. I don't obviously they don't sign him in January. It have to be in August. Maybe that late transfer comes through. We'll have to see. Probably, yeah. We will see him back in the thing. I haven't heard him for a while. We can go back for Enzo. We can go for another Enzo from France. No, we don't want that, man. Be up to Rockfield, Cryptono. He says Twitter's mad today. 100% it's mad, and it's not going to stop. Like everyone's just waking up now. So I swear, if this Enzo, we should not do any business with Benfica, man. It's so hectic. Yeah, I mean, we had this problem with also like when we signed Koulibaly as well at Napoli. Like, I mean, it was like 4 years that no one signed him. And Chelsea have no business with Barcelona. Yeah, I mean, the player already can't deny us already, so I wouldn't get him back. They're just recycling news so that Twitter algorithm doesn't forget about him. Yeah, again, yeah, you gotta think outside the box and realize that, yeah, they obviously want to keep people kind of like me, keep refreshing that page, see if anything happens. CL Merlo, Argentine, I think reporter, yeah, from Argentina, said Chelsea and Benfica are not close to reaching an agreement at this time. Chelsea is still trying to unlock the situation. So again, nothing further. It's the same. It's the same shit we heard yesterday. Like it's really nothing new. The only new things are there's more negative news at the moment. So it ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good though. But we're gonna do a stream as well on Thursday because we've got Fulham guys coming up as well. Ramirez was easier to get, man. That was fucking hard. Big up about Jorginho signing for Arsenal will become William 2.0. Arsenal's retirement home for Chelsea players whilst Arsenal players. Yeah, I said that before. I said Jorginho's won us massive trophies, massive respect to Jorginho, but he's declining. And I don't mind this getting rid of him. It's just like replace him. If you're gonna get rid of him, you have to sign someone else. And sorry, I'm not gonna fucking have a Mount Gallagher pivot to August. Like, do you want to finish top 4? You sign Enzo Fernandez and we finish top 4. You want to finish 10th? You have a Mount Gallagher pivot. Oh my god, imagine a Mount Gallagher pivot. Oh my god, I think it's high jumps. Something. They'll be doing like Olympic running and then they'll do high jumps. And then they'll fucking the badminton thing when they have to pass the rack. They'll be doing that soon as well. Fucking like the train for Olympics. Jorginho has no place in this team. But again, there's a lot of players who have no place in this team. But Jorginho probably is the only player who does because he's our only defensive midfielder. So you got to think logically over your feelings. He's the only player who we have. Like, if you get rid of Mount, you got Sterling and Maduke there. You get rid of Jorginho, you've got Zachariah, but he's injured, Or, you get rid of someone like, you get rid of Mount, you got, Maduke is coming in now, so you got him to replace him. We got no replacement for Jorginho. RC says finally Jorginho gone and love it from Arsenal. Weak slow plays of style can go past. I mean, again, he had higher passes than Al-Neni and Zaka, and he has the highest interception from in their team right now. So I think he is an upgrade. He definitely, it does improve their squad. They can possibly get rid of someone like Al-Neni, now. We need to buy Enzo. Benfica too stingy. I mean, we have to travel. Onion says, imagine we actually don't sign Enzo after selling Jorginho. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, hate or love Jorginho, whatever your opinion is on Jorginho, you don't sell him and then not get a midfielder to replace him. That's the dumbest move you could do. Like you don't get a midfielder that and then not replace him. So I don't know. I see this more honestly looking bad on Chelsea's side because again you don't have another midfielder. Fine, 11 hours to go. We're counting the hours, man. Let's go. Mount in the I can't explain to you how bad this map midfield is. I really, really, really cannot explain to you how bad that is. Shocking. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Man. I'm telling you, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Mount Gallagher pivot. Fuck me. But in 2023, we're going to Mount Gallagher pivot. That's something you see in your nightmares, guys. Something you see in your nightmares. As I said, I'm going to keep refreshing, guys. We've got 50 people in the house. I need everyone to like the goddamn stream. I'm going to ask a gal. Let's get thoughts on his Jorginho standpoint. See what Arsenal fans are saying about it. When is Kepa's replacement coming? Not anytime soon because we've got a Mendy replacement coming in August. What the fuck is this? Jules Sunan Bell has left Chelsea on Spurs permanent deal. Who the fuck cares? Who is this guy? Oh, he's a 19-year-old kid. Oh, what's he become like? Yeah, probably flop anyway. Who the fuck cares, man? Come on. We need Enzo news, not fucking players leaving. What you saying? What you say? Be able to architect what you say, bro. Potter should now improve after the signings. Potter should have guts to bench me out. I 100% agree, and this is the real challenge for Potter. You know, it's no more. You know, oh, give him a window. He's had a whole window. Like this has been a whole window. You know, so you give him this window. I'll give him maximum end of the year. Maximum end of the year. You know, I need to see more now. I need to see improvements now. I don't want to see us declining. Do you think we get? I think it's a better chance we get Enzo over Caicedo. I don't think Caicedo joins. I just think it's too expensive. I don't know who this is. Is this a reliable tweet? Very, very, very low source, guys. Very low source. I don't know who this is. But it says Roy Costa accepted terms as of 15 minutes ago for the Benfica deal. Enzo, I don't know how true this is. Take it with a grain of salt. Just kind of refreshing, guys. See what happens. What happened to Enzo? Nothing's changed, man. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed whatsoever, man. Just trying to see if there's anything breaking because, as I said, nothing's going to happen anytime soon. I believe to my boy Thompson says, "What if we didn't sign Enzo and leaving Jorginho and Jorginho leaving?" Again, you're 100% correct. It will be a massive mistake if we don't get a replacement for Jorginho. He's our only defensive midfielder. I said, like him or not, love him, hate him, whatever. He is our defensive midfielder. Without him, we don't have anyone. There's no one there. So we need to get someone. It's on. The deal's on. As it's on, man. It's on. D Prince says that's assuming we could not get Enzo. If we're assuming we don't get Enzo, we get to D Prince. We're stuffed till August. You know that's it. That's it till August, man. We're stuffed. Why Conor Gallagher gone? He will be upset again if he bench. We must. Yeah, and actually, here's the thing about Conor Gallagher. So Conor Gallagher will only leave if he's told so. Someone fucking tell him he's shit. Someone tell Gallagher he's shit and he needs to leave. Like this is what I mean from our manager, guys. Our manager's not getting rid of these bums. And this is my theory. This is what I'm saying. What we do. Manchester City pull through this season. Pull through, beat Arsenal in the league, right? Manchester City win the league this season, right? You have your conversations with Pep. You sack him. Sack Pep. Chelsea. Sack Potter. Bring in Pep. Done. Because Pep has lost the lost half of the dressing room at City. So I need him just to pull away a victory to ensure Arsenal doesn't win the league, and then leave the club, join Chelsea. That's what we need. Because he will come in and he will say, Gallagher, get the fuck out of my club. You know, like he does not. He let, even though he had bad relationship with Cancelo, he let him go. You know, so Thomas Tuchel, a manager I loved, Mason Mount, I don't think liked Thomas Tuchel, but he still let him stay, which was a bad mistake. You should let these players go if they don't want to play for the club. While we're Enzo, man, we'll see. Let's be real. The happiest person if we don't sign Enzo and Soldier is Gallagher. Yeah, exactly. But like he's secured his permanent start, but the guy's not going to improve, which is embarrassing. Gallagher, Mount, RSC's bum. Yeah, the English frauds. You know, like yeah, it's a bad state at the moment, Mohammed. So that's what Enzo close to going. As I said, the contracts, as from Ornstein said himself, the deal is done. It's just about ensuring that we get the payment. The payment is what Roy Costa wants. That's the thing. Why do Arsenal fans not realize they're just a 20th version of Leicester City? I mean, that's even if they win the league. Conor Gallagher should be sold for 45 million. Who hates Georgie? Georgie was Clark Potter, have no guts to tell. Exactly. And that's one thing about Potter. You need to stand up and you need to tell Gallagher, yeah, you're garbage. Get out. You know, like, I'm sick of these fucking like baby treatment. Where has the manager been in all of this? Where has the manager been in dictating these transfers or doing anything? Like, where has did no one? I don't know if any of you guys watched it, guys. If you watched the Mudryk announcement where Potter was like, "Yeah, it just happened out of nowhere." Like, does he know what's going on backstage? Does Potter really know what's happening behind the scenes? And that's what I'm saying, guys. I will, if Pep gets sacked by City, which I think he will, if he's losing the dressing room, man, we should get him instantly. Instantly. We signed Jorginho, and by chance not getting Enzo. I can't say exactly. And these Jorginho fans will be happy about it, man. These Jorginho fans will be happy. We have no one in the midfield. Zakaria and Kante, they're injury prone. Kovacic needs someone next to him, and you need to have a more defensive person there. And you can't have you can't. Oh, man. Also, there's where is it? Do I have the thing up? This guys, this is some good news. Liverpool pushing to sign Mason Mount on loan until the end of the season with an option to buy. Please, I mean, I don't think it gets done today, but this would be some great news. Would be some great news for us guys. You know, if we get rid of him, you know, I will trust Graham Potter. So say Graham Potter needs to take charge and get rid of these players. Like Gallagher, the situation with Gallagher was, oh, Gallagher will only leave if he's told to. What is he, a fucking primary school? Does he have to be told what to do? Primary school teacher, and our fucking PE teacher is not saying anything. That's what I'm saying, guys. Graham Potter's a disgrace. He's not a manager. He's a PE teacher. A manager will stand up and go, "Okay, you want to be told to leave? Yeah, you're shit. Get out of here." That's what a manager does. A PE teacher says, you know, you work the best for you. You think whatever's best for yourself, work for yourself, you know? Try. He gets it. As Kai would say. He gets it. All three are shit. Yeah, they're garbage. Potter is just happy to be at Chelsea. Exactly. It's like a kid in a candy store. He's so happy to be in there. But he just doesn't know what to pick. Do I pick the chocolate? Do I pick the lollies? But how do I pay for it? You know, it's like the guy's just happy to be in the store. You know, he doesn't care about all the logistics. He's just happy to be in the store. Why you mess with the loan to option? Just take him, take him permanently, man. Like £25, £50, whatever. Just take it. Archive always give me the notification from Benfica fans. It's just a clarification. Costa is not the owner. Benfica is not owned by anyone. The fan, every 4 years, vote for a president. The fans are the owners. That's why Rule needs to hear them. That's something I did not know. I thought Costa was the owner or like director or something. Okay, so he's not the owner. So the fans need to hear him. So the fans the ones dictating what happens, or is it Costa? Again, is it Costa that gives the final word, or is it the fans? Because the fans want. Because if it comes to financial, I don't think the fans get involved with the financial aspect of it. But yeah, let's. I just want to bring that up as well because there's obviously some great news that everyone and we can possibly see. Because as I said, guys, PE teacher, it's not mentality, man. It's not Chelsea mentality, man. Enzo Fernandez will miss Benfica's game tonight against that team. Benfica trying everything to keep him with still no agreement yet in place, with Fernandez getting closer and closer to staying at Benfica from what record Portugal. Once again, we've been tired of this shit, man. I'm getting tired of hearing the same fucking news, man. Undertaker CFC, Enzo will not be coming to Chelsea, says Undertaker CFC. And if he doesn't, I'm not going to be happy with this club whatsoever. I would not call this a good window. I would not call it a good window because you got these Jorginho haters screaming for a midfielder. But we haven't got, and they're all, I love you, Bowie, I love you, Bowie. But we didn't sign a fucking midfielder. As I said, if you get rid of our attack, like Mount, that's fine. Because that guy's generally shit. And he can get replaced with someone like Maduke, who's there. Sterling is there. We would have had Ziyech, but he's down. Gone. But Jorginho, the point was to sign a midfield this window. Isn't that what everyone... Costa, it's Cost. We just elect him, but said Enzo would only leave if the release clause was activated. We don't want him to leave, but we didn't. I think we released his. We didn't we? We did pay the release clause. We said we'll pay the release clause, but now we have to pay an extra 35 million or something just to get the deal because he wants to install. He wants that 35 million now, and then the rest. So I really don't know how it's working these days now. Actually, now you kind of confused me a bit. Now I'm a bit confused. But let's just stop making speculation. Let's just look at the reports. But big up to you for keeping me updated. Akria. Sorry, I can't pronounce the name. To pay 120, but I swear we've paid the release clause, but we didn't activate the RSC. At least that was reported yesterday. Potter has no reason to have any more awful results because he had a transfer. Exactly. He needs a transfer window. Basically, he's had his fucking transfer window. Here you go. His transfer window's gone. It's came. It's gone. Potter agreed to get rid of a midfielder and then not to get another midfielder. That's on Potter. Potter decided to keep Gallagher. Oh, let's not get rid of Gallagher. He gets it, like fucking. Oh, Gallagher will only leave if he's told to leave. Like, it's PE teacher fucking mentality, man. It's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing, this club, man. Honestly, like we have these ups and as from rivals. Oh, love Todd Bowyer. We love him, but this manager, man, I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Anything? Kenan says it's because he has a feeling it's going to collapse, possibly. Be with the VJ, be with my band VJ. I haven't seen you in a while. Arsenal not going to win title anytime they can see goals. Let's hope they don't win the title. If you activate the release code, Benfica would be able to say no. I think we did activate this is what I assume. We activated the release clause. We said yes, we'll pay 120 mil. However, Costa's like, okay, done. You can pay 120 mil, but how are you going to pay it? And Bowie's like, oh, we'll pay it in installments over the next 7 years. And Costa's like, no. We want as much money now. And that's what they're negotiating. They're negotiating how the payment gets received, not the cost of the payment. Exactly. Only if it's paid all. Exactly. That's actually an easier way to say it. The release clause must be paying all. So we're adding installments to kind of say, okay, we'll pay the release clause, but we'll give you a little sketchy start. We'll pay it over time, but we'll add more installments. And cost like, okay, you're 35 million installments, and like, no. So that's a perfect way to sum it up. I'll reiterate myself because we got 70 people in here. I'm gonna tell you what's happening with Enzo Fernandez. Okay. So Todd Bowie and Roy Costa, they've shaken hands. They've said, yes, you can take the player. They've shaken their hands. Enzo's agreed, okay, I'll join Chelsea. Now, Roy Costa's like, I want 120. The release clause is 120 mil permanent. Up front, you pay 120 mil up front. And Bowie's like, oh, 120 million euros up front. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, Costa. It's like, and Costa's like, you want the player, you got to pay the 120 million now. Give it to me now. I want it now. And Tobo was like, no, we don't want to do that. We'll give it to you over 7 years installments. And Costa's like, no. If you want that done, you're going to add 35 million to the deal if you want to play that installment. So you give me the 35 million now, plus a little bit of the money, and then you can pay the rest over 7 years. And Bo was like, no. We don't want to pay that. We want to pay his release clause. But Costa's like, no, if you want the release clause, you got to pay the money now. And Bo was like, no, we don't want to pay now. We want to pay it over time. And that's going up and forward. It's like it's a consistent argument. Bowie's like, we want to pay now. And then Costa's like, I want the money now. And Bowie's like, no, I want it over time. Costa's like, no, we want it now. And Bowie's like, I want to pay it over time. And Costa's like, okay, you want to pay it over time. Let's jump into 30. Let's add 35 million to the installments then. 35 million in installments. And Bowie's like, no. So that's what's happening. It's discussed in the payment. So if Roy Costa agrees, okay, Bowie, you know what? Fine. Pay in installments. Then the player comes to Chelsea. So I'll repeat it one more time. Enzo Fernandez has joined Chelsea. He's joined the club. The contract is signed, right? It's just a payment structure. The release clause in Enzo Fernandez's deal states the money must be paid 100% upfront. But Bowie does not want to pay it upfront. He wants to pay it in big installments over the 7-8 years. But Costa wants the money now. So Costa is saying, okay, Bowie, you want to pay installments? In big installments, add 35 million to the deal and you can pay in your fucking installments for 8 years. And Bowie's like, no. I want to pay 120 mil and 120 mil euros. And Costa's like, no, you can pay 155 million euros and you can pay over your 7 years. So that's what's happening right now. Ziyech is on loan, permanent possibly. Good. I hope that's good. I explained it well. Be up to you. The lump sum, they want more. Yeah, exactly. They want more because Bowie wants to pay in big sums over the years. Money's money. I wouldn't care. But again, they're into money troubles and they want as much money as they can get now. They want the money now. Like, with players like Gusto and Better the Shield, it's like, all right, whatever. You can do it over time. It's not really a big deal. But they want their 120 mil now because they want to get because the 120 mil, they want to get, I want it now. Because if they say no, they know Madrid will come in for them in August and Madrid will pay the money up front. We are the fans are going to know, and if Costa lies to us, he's not getting true. Oh, okay, so you guys elect him. So if he lies, okay. So has Costa said that Enzo will go to Chelsea, or has Costa said Enzo will stay at Chelsea? What has he said? You're not getting Enzo. This is AFC. AFC, you guys couldn't get Caicedo or Rice. Man, you guys couldn't get Caicedo. This is going on like the fans decide. He hasn't got a clue. We decide who is present, nothing new. The fans didn't decide anything. We decide who's present, nothing more. Okay. Costa is what they do, CFC and J, is all they do is they vote. That it's like prime minister, president. You don't dictate what the president does. You just re-elect him if he's done well. You can have your petitions or whatever, but you just re-elect. All they have is re-electing him. But I'm asking, Aklia, did Costa say Fernandez will go to Chelsea, or did Costa say Fernandez will stay at Benfica? Because, as you said, if he lied, you guys wouldn't vote for him once again. So, what was the kind of thing he said? He said Enzo will leave if paid in full. Okay, understood. 10th, this guy 10th in the league, but we're still attracting. Like Caicedo doesn't want to join you guys. Caicedo wants to join Chelsea, but we're 10th in the league. I bet you AFC was celebrating when Roman got sanctioned. Yes, sanctioned Roman. Now he's crying, and we've got Toboy. Like, fucking make up your mind, brother. Roy Costa's fault that Enzo Fernandez won't leave. We need to go quickly before the end of the deadline. Yeah, I agree. He's saying the fans. No. He's saying the fans decide on the owner. I think maybe the language, but he's saying that they just decide what they just decide if the owner gets re-elected. The owner does everything, right? It's like a president. The president's like, I'm gonna give Main Road a new building, and the president's like, yes, 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 but then he never gives that building. They don't dictate whether he makes it or not. They just don't re-elect him if he doesn't perform. So it's like a player. Kind of costs some money, depreciates over time. I agree. I mean, it is a lot of money, but depending, obviously, Bobby wants the best deal he can get, and will Bobby pay the money? We'll see. Be the most paid player in Chelsea history. Enzo's a good player, says Keeley. You support Chelsea when you're not even born in London. Okay. Again, has nothing to do with it. I said, watch from overseas is actually harder to watch. We dedicate our lives to the sport. We have to work out our way around to watch at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So you don't need to be a Chelsea fan to be born in London. Once we get Mr. Fernandez, we will be on the winning run by February. Let's hope so. Exactly. All you do is vote every 4 years. You dictate if he gets re-elected or not. Yeah, exactly. You don't dictate what he does. You just dictate if he stays or goes. That's what you guys do. And I understand. I'll just I'm just seeing if there's any breaking news. Yeah, I agree. Ziva, very stupid logic. Very stupid logic. Again, Nice from France are trying to sign David Drogba for fun on loan. He has also interest from Bayer Leverkusen. So again, I would play for fun. This is a manager thing. Again, it really just pisses me off. It's the most basic thing. Potter, play Fofana. If Fofana do well, you keep. If he don't do well, you loan. It's not that fucking hard. I wouldn't loan him off if he hasn't shown. Oh my god, this is so stupid, man. You brought him in to start now, correct? So, um, that would be good. Yeah, I know. Obviously, you got the salty Arsenal fans, people that have close mindsets that you only can support. Yeah, I mean, obviously, even fans, Chelsea fans on YouTube with their cameras on week in week out say the same thing. So I don't expect anything from an Arsenal fan to kind of and give Chelsea fans support. I don't really care anyway. Uh, oops. Again, another easy mistake from Potter. You play the player before, because the thing of a final is that the manager dictates if the player's good, if he stays or leaves, right? So I wouldn't loan him if he's doing well. Sang says Partey not injured. It maybe comes down to if unfortunately Partey gets possibly kicked out of the team, or if Xhaka gets injured. So you got Jorginho for more of a rotational player. We will be trophyless if we don't win the UCL. That means, we'll be trophyless. I think, second time in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Partey is going to be part ways soon. Yeah, I mean, you obviously you don't hope for that to be real, but if it is real, obviously he should be locked up for sure. But we do hope that isn't real. Yeah, facts. I 100% agree. Let's see if there's any breaking news. I want to stay here for another quick, probably 30 minutes. I want to try. We're gonna rock up to Dortmund with a cover Gallagher pivot. Oh god, that's just shameless. But guys, we got 71 people in here. Let's do a quick intermission break before we get into more breaking news, guys. We got 69 people in here with only 50 likes. Let's get to 60 likes, guys. Comment below. Make sure you guys subscribe, post notifications on, vote in the poll. Look, we've got 92 votes, but we've only got 50 likes. Let's end this poll and start a new poll. Will Enzo Fernandez join Chelsea? Question mark. Yes and no. Very simple poll. Want to know everyone's thoughts and feelings on that. So vote in that poll, guys. It is deadline day. We go, but what? Where's my timer, Varna? Varna, where are you, buddy? When's your time? We got 11 hours something so left. But yeah, big up to everyone who's joined. Guys, everyone smash the like button. But let's see. I'm gonna see if there's any more breaking news, guys. Come on, we need to see. Come on, we got to see the here we go. I mean, we won't get the here we go anytime soon. It'll probably be. Now I think of it, maybe in about 11 hours. Cancelo joined Bayern on loan deal, and they have the buy option of £60 million, which is crazy. I would have definitely taken him at Chelsea for like a loan, until Gusto comes in, or play him on the left back. I don't know if if we really would have dive into have a conversation on him, but it would have been a decent player. There is exclusive though that Bernardo Silva could also leave Manchester City until tomorrow with a transfer along with similar to Cancelo to Bayern. To Bayern again, loan with option to buy. Let's see what happens. So again, I've said this, guys. Pep Guardiola, there's a issue in Manchester City. There's for me, as I said, there's a big issue in Manchester City. Pep Guardiola lost the dressing room. Players are leaving publicly. They're publicly leaving the club. So there's obviously issues. They're not happy with Pep Guardiola. I would say this. Pep, beat Arsenal and win the league. Please. Please, please, please. Beat Arsenal, win the league. Then when you win the league, let's hope you get sacked from City. You get sacked from City. Chelsea, sign Pep Guardiola. Sack Graham Potter, sign Pep Guardiola. But again, depends where we are in maybe 12 months. Because I don't think Pep gets sacked now. I think it happens maybe in August. We'll see what Potter does from now. He's got 6 months. A long, long time, guys. He's got 5 months. And a lot of football has been played. So, if I don't see anything from Potter, who says we can't sack him and get Guardiola? I would definitely want that to happen. I would not mind a sacking of Potter for Guardiola. For sure. Hopefully he's coming to Chelsea. So that it looks like the team knew how to figure out Pep's tactics. I don't want Guardiola. He doesn't like African play. I don't think that's true. But that's true. Hopefully he's coming to Chelsea. Well, Pep to Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, I would take that if he gets sacked. I mean, if Potter is not improving, yeah, why not? Obviously, Frank Carlo gave a little update saying that it could go either way. It looks like it's going fine to the fine wire. Chelsea have not still made a breakthrough in their move for Enzo Fernandez. So, I think maybe now it's coming to the conclusion as Akriar said, as a Benfica fan said, the Benfica dictates who the owner is, and they don't like when the owner lies, and the owner knows that. So the owner said that Enzo will only leave if it's been paid in full installments up front. But I think if we pay in full installment, if we pay everything up front, we get our transfer ban. So will we take a transfer ban to get Fernandez? I fucking would. Because we have August settled, and Kuku's coming in and Gusto coming in. So I think August may be settled. So, I wouldn't mind a ban for 6 months, maybe August, we come back next Jan. It's like having a year off. Like, this is technically our summer window anyway. It's our summer winter. August is our winter window. We switched it this year, so I wouldn't mind just taking a year off. Half a year off because August we got players coming anyway. Yeah, no, I don't. As I said, I've always said never go back to your ex. Never go for Lukaku. Don't go back for Mourinho. The only maybe exception, but again, I'm biased. I maybe might go back for Tuchel, not at this state, not with Bowie still here. Alberto Zuba says, man, this Enzo deal is annoying. Man, it is so annoying, man. But I did explain it, and I said, and I'll conclude it, it's understandable. It's an understandable deal. Like, I understand that. True, we do have to sell a lot. Yeah, true. I don't want to have Mason Mount here for another year. And yeah, it's the thing. Pep loves the backing, and Pep will have the backing. And Pep knows what he wants. Pep knows, I want this player, this player, this player. Get me the player, I'll get him the player. So refresh. If FFP is punishing is just a trend ban, just who cares? We fared well in 1920. Our squad will be much better in June. Just get Enzo. Yeah. I mean, get Enzo. We've got June coming where you've got Nkunku and you've got Gusto, and then we'll take a break for 6 months. We won't activate anything in August. So we technically have a season off. Because we come back in Jan the year after anyway, and we fix up the mess then. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind taking them, but we have to ensure that these players do. But this is the comparison of Partey and Jorginho. Um, Jorginho has the upper hand. So Arsenal fans kind of complain, oh, Partey is better than Jorginho. Well, he kind of has the upper hand here. Per 90 minutes, Jorginho makes 3 tackles, interception 1.48, ball recoveries 8.38, passes completed 52.48 compared to Partey's 58, and forward pass percentage is 30 to 28. So it's very close, but it's higher. So don't put Jorginho on a step down. Put him on the same level as your players. That's what I'm going to say. All we need is that we just need Zachary to stay fit. And true, Joao Felix on a permanent. And again, maybe that might not happen if we get the ban. So again, maybe the best thing is not to get the ban, but it's a tricky one, man. It's a tricky one to kind of distinguish. Man City don't look as lethal as they used to be. I think next season will cook everyone. Let's hope, man. Let's hope Arsenal have their little 3-4 years to kind of rebuild. It took us a season. It's better take us a season, so that's quite funny. Let's hope. Let's definitely hope. My boss. I really we just sold our only midfielder, so Benfica is going to play today. I'm trying to see if he is in the squad, but no information until now. I mean, there was breaking news that he won't be in the squad. So I still have the thing up. I don't have it up, but Enzo Fernandez will not be playing in today's game. Breaking news. Chelsea haven't decided Conor Gallagher's future. Everton and Newcastle remain among interested if it's getting late for some. Yeah, no, Gallagher won't leave, unfortunately, man. I think it's just too expensive. They want 45 million for him. Why would they pay 45 million for this kind of player? I don't think I'll do it. Alert is back. Alert is 120 million without installments. Are you stupid or not? Do you understand? Costa's language. I understand. I'm reporting. I said exactly that. I said Costa wants the money up front. Bowie wants to pay installments. That's the only reason why the deal is not done. True. Asian Jorginho are gonna make sure they lose the league. Let's hope so. Give it to my boy Ernest, who's in the chat group too. But guys, let's get these likes as well. We're gonna end up probably a couple of maybe 10 more minutes. Everyone is still live. Why is everyone still live? And just see breaking news, anything. Johnny Minerals is Mount fanboy and Lukaku hate as well. Caicedo is a Mount hater. Yeah, I don't know what that relevates anything. I think Enzo's a great science. Pulisic, Godfrey, great sign. We shouldn't get it done. Enzo update, Mohammed, as I said, it's the same thing that Todd Bowie wants the 120 million paid over 7 years. However, Roy Costa wants the money now. And Roy Costa said, okay, you want to pay in 7 years, add 35 million to that, and you can pay for 7 years. And they're not agreeing. No one's agreeing to agree. Vidoka says, Enzo deal has become more online. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's because nothing's progressing. They've been staggered at this for about 24 hours and they haven't agreed on the processing price. One wants it over 7 years, one wants it now. So not agreeing on that. And will Costa change his mind? I don't think so. As a couple of Benfica fans said, we got Alton screaming at me. I was like, are you stupid, like, you think Costa's going to change his mind, So, yeah, we'll see. I thought I'd wake up. Here we go. Yeah, man. I'm going to go sleep soon anyway, so I'm going to hopefully I'll wake up till here we go. Guys, we've got 85 people in here, guys. I'm going to smash that like button right now, guys. I'm going to see if there's any breaking news for any of you guys. Barcelona ended up getting Amrabat. So Amrabat's kind of going from our list at the moment now, guys. Amrabat won't become a Chelsea. They won't get half of that in the summer. So didn't we offer them 130 to make up for the? He wanted 35 million plus. He didn't want 10 million. He wanted 35 million. So he wanted to go to 155 or something, if I'm not mistaken. He didn't want that 10 million. He wanted 35. Cost of protecting his club, he ain't stupid. He knows there will be more suitors in the summer. Yeah, I agree. And that's what I'm saying. It's actually smarter doing your end because you're keeping a player, and come August, Real Madrid will come in for him easily because I want to replace Modric and Cruz. They got rid of Casemiro, they got rid of Isco, so they want to replace the whole midfield. So they want to come and replace Modric. They want to come and replace, and is Tuchemani doing that well? Probably not. So they want to come and replace Tuchemani, not replace him, but give him another option. So, yeah, he knows Madrid will come in the summer. And once Madrid is like the big boy, like Madrid is like the big brother. Like Madrid comes in, and he says, if I want to play, if they want to play, they'll get the player. But and his thing, I said an hour ago, I don't think we'll be stupid enough to not get Enzo Fernandez, but there's been no breakthrough and it's deadline day. Like it's deadline day, nothing's been said. Caicedo is 90 mil. I don't think we're not willing to pay that money for him. He's not worth the money as it seems. There is no information that he says he won't play. One thing I've seen in Alaba, it says that he might not play, but this hasn't come out. And I haven't. And if he hasn't trouble with the team, it would be in it. Newspaper. Okay. Chelsea's board should try and get this guy called Enzo. It's going. Yeah, mate. We've been trying. We've been trying for a while to get Enzo Fernandez, but unfortunately, it ain't working. I wish it was that easy. I mean, Bowie doesn't want to pay the money. And let's see the poll. Will Enzo Fernandez join Chelsea? 79% of you said yes, 21% of you said no. And again, an hour ago I said yes, but now it's kind of fading because nothing's been broken through, and it's deadline day. As I said, it's deadline day. Nothing's been broken through. So I see something be broken through tonight, guys. I really need to see something like it's as I said, it's a simple. The reason why the deal hasn't been done is very simple. As I said, it's very simple why the reason the deal hasn't been done. As I said, if you guys just join, you don't know why it hasn't been done. It hasn't been done because Costa wants the money paid now, as of Top Boy wants to be paid over 7 years. And Costa said, "Okay, you want the money now? Yeah, so you want to pay over 7 years? Add 35 million to that, and we can have a deal." Boy's like, "Nah, I'm having it." Alex, the Russians, a Jorginho hater, and he's happy. Yeah, obviously, he's a player of C. You can be happy that Jorginho leaves, but you can't be happy if you don't get a replacement. If you're happy, yeah, Jorginho's gone because we're getting Enzo, okay, but you can't be happy because the player's gone, no one's coming in. That's just stupid. It's like that's not logical. But let him have his little laugh. Maybe he might shoot another animal or something. Todd and Iqbali has to do something. I mean, they are doing something. They're not willing to pay that extra 35 mil. Not willing to pay it. Nothing, man. Nothing. I don't think anything's gonna come out, guys. Benfica trying everything to hold on to Enzo Fernandez until the end of the season, resisting Chelsea's most recent attacks. Yeah, news we heard from yesterday. I don't know why he's fucking repeating it. Jorginho transfer from Chelsea to Arsenal has gone down very well among Arsenal squad plus staff. Feeling is the midfield brings technical ability, tactical understanding, experience level ideal for title bid. Chelsea happy with money, so all win. Totally trying best by an extra 35 is so it is. I mean, but it's understandable. The guy wants the money now. He doesn't know how money's going to be valued in 7 years, so he wants the money now. So what would it be? A partnership for Fulham, Kovacic, and they have to force Kante back, I guess. Well, it's a bit late. You've got 11 hours, and the replacement Caicedo is going for 90 mil, and when he's valued about 70. So you have to pay. You have to overpay for either Enzo or overpay from Caicedo. But that pivot against Fulham will be fucking horrendous. Be shit. We got 68 people in here, 60 left. Let's get the same number. We're gonna be here for another maybe 10 more minutes, guys. So I think everyone smashed that like button. I'm waiting for Coachella to go live so we can send you guys over to Coachella. But I want some sort of news. Then David Ornstein is live or something. Honestly, I think Zachary is good. Yeah, Zachary is good as Caicedo, but Zachary is not physically fit. He's not physically consistently fit. If he was fit week in week out, yeah, great. I think Zachary is better than Rice for sure, but he's just not. He's just not fit. We need nah. I don't think he even starts for Ajax anymore. Like I'm lucky. We're lucky we didn't get him. Alvarez, does he even start? 70 matches. How many matches have they played in? 19. Oh, I guess he's been playing. I don't think he's the best option anymore though. Yeah, we got to find it fast, but who's going to be, guys? You know, we've got 12 hours left. You can get that guy from Mönchengladbach, but you know, our next option was that Onana guy from fucking Everton. No, no thanks. Gallagher Mount pivot. I will kill myself. Oh my god, that's funny. That'll be a horrible midfield, man. Oh my days, that'll be so shit. Um, do you think we'll be able to sign Joao in the summer? Depends. I mean, if the report was, oh, actually, there was a Joao Felix up there. I did have to kind of get for you guys. So Joao Felix will join Chelsea if he likes the club. If he wants to stay at the club, he will stay at the club. You know, it's not. Oh my god, where is the report? It gives me like I don't want other shit. No, it's not up, but I can't find it. But if he like what has said is if Felix enjoys Chelsea, he likes the club, he will stay at the club. It's it's up to, if we pay the money, Atletico up to so I'm about to go to Barca, my man. Matt, would you sign Alfonso Davis to replace Chilwell? I will get a Cancelo, but Davis is not bad for. Yeah, he's a good player, but I don't know if I don't really know about him to be honest. He's not bad. He's not bad, but I never really thought of him, as a player to come to Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie. Since I believe we are signing Enzo, and in terms of Fulham game, we can pair cover and Ara. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. Shocking. Exactly. Now, Charles fans are going to kind of panic and stuff. I will say, calm down. We don't need to panic too much. I don't think we're dumb enough to sell Jorginho and then not get Enzo. But again, this is Chelsea, and Ornstein did say Jorginho is unrelated to Enzo, so maybe we do need to panic. But I really, guys, I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know why we're not just paying the money, man. I mean, I understand that, like, you pay the money or you don't. Roy Costa said if you're not going to pay it up front, you have to take it as I am. Roy Costa has the upper hand right now. So if we don't go for Fernandez, then you got to go pay 90 mil for Caicedo, and is Caicedo worth the 90 mil? True, it does even want to figure. Singare, yeah, that was the name being thrown out. I'm losing hope. T-Bash just thought I'd hear. Yeah, I mean, I thought I would have hit the Here We Go today as well. Ah, man, no, Here We Go, man. If Newcastle, guys, breaking news. If Newcastle offered a premium price close to 50 million for Conor Gallagher, then Chelsea would consider selling. 50 mil. You think fucking Newcastle made 50 mil for this? Please, Newcastle, please. Please, 50 mil. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, guys. And when you think about it, it's not a lot because for an average player, is nowadays 60 mil. So for below average player, 50 mil is not bad for a guy. I think he'll do well in Newcastle. They play with eights. I think they're going to do Jonjo Shelvey as well. So perfect. Get him in. 12 mil, you some? 12 mil, you some? Yeah, to Maxwell. Yeah, 12 mil, Jorginho selling. What's this fucking bitch saying? Jorginho, Sega, it out. I can't even click on a profile. If I click on profile, my channel gets banned. Mate, you guys were asking for on the show a couple months ago. She hasn't replied though, unfortunately, guys. So sorry. We need a replacement for the middle at any cause. If Jorginho went to Arsenal, I agree. If Newcastle brought Gallagher 50 mil, we could put Enzo into that deal. True, we can, and that's smart thinking, But again, that's Newcastle have to pay the 50 mil. Will they pay the 50 mil? Don't think so. If we pay the money all up front, if we paid 100% up front, yes, it might affect our FFP. It might be in the ban. Enzo did not go with this team. I just seen it. Enzo did not go with the team. Yeah, as I said, Erica, Enzo will not go with the team because the guy wants to join the club. I said their personal terms are agreed. They've shaken their hands. Costa and Bowie have shaken their hands and said, okay, he will come to the club. Right, but now it's just about the payment structure that they're kind of worrying about. They're kind of confusing. Gal said, I want to read a Gal's thoughts on Jorginho. Gal said, not my first choice, not my second, not my third. Personally, better than nothing, but I'm not happy with the signing. Contract sure makes it better, but I'm literally trying to talk myself into sense when you think the profile player. Arsenal fans are very split on this Jorginho deal, by the way, guys. So none of them are kind of singly happy. I just posted this. I thought this was very funny. Big up to Nada, who kind of gave me the idea. Mechanic's going to get argued midfield. I will love it. And I think I deserve it. Oh, God. I genuinely cannot fucking deal with that. I cannot deal with a Mount Gallagher Loftus-Cheek midfield. But oh my god, fucking look at this news, guys. Chelsea have reportedly approached Inter to explore a deal for midfielder Barella. Oh my god. Not Nicola Barella. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying, wow, I think it's like the third time we're in for him. I think we went for him in August and then January before that as well. We had the Chelsea 254 said this could be dangerous business. Jorginho and Enzo deal stolen panic. Exactly. Like as I said, there's always something have to happen to this club, man. Something bad has to happen to this club, but we just don't have it perfect. It's like it's not hard. You keep Jorginho, and you get Enzo. We should have done with this months ago. Because Enzo kind of only came out after the World Cup. Again, when we're going to hear more news about Enzo, I doubt anytime soon, man. I think next thing you'll hear is in probably about 4 hours. And we have to hear it within the next 10 hours. Like, there's how long? How long is left? There's 11 hours and 11 minutes left in this window. So that means we've got about 10 hours to kind of finalize the deal and then an hour to process it, and then that's it. Window closes. So you've got about 10 hours. Imagine Modric and Kuku, Maduka, Vlahovic for 4. Yeah, not bad. I would prefer. I still want Ivan Toney, man. Prem proven, but Vlahovic isn't bad. I don't know if he'll really suit the league though. I'm cool with Georgie leaving. He's killing back pass. Yeah, but again, Europe. As I said, if you dislike Jorginho, that's fine, but you can't dislike Jorginho and then not get a replacement for him. That's just not good business. That's actually very dumb business. To get rid of Jorginho and replace him with no one. You're not replacing him with anyone. I read rather highly, but it doesn't seem like. Yeah, I mean, Inter is kind of in shambles at the moment, and they're always in need of money. So better get fucking Lukaku back, man. Ben Jacobs to Chelsea at this moment in time do not have the green light for Enzo Fernandez and Benfica are initially briefing negatively. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good whatsoever, guys. I said at the start of the stream, man. Like as a club, we should it's man. Like I said, 100% chance we should be signing this player. We just got rid of Jorginho. Yeah, for fuck's man. Chelsea are hoping to sign Joao Felix from Atletico Madrid on an initial loan deal in the transfer window. Wait. By an obligation, which includes an obligation to buy in the summer. So again, we could possibly give an Enzo Fernandez, Joao Felix buy in the summer. Maybe selling Jorginho's way to pay for Enzo in full. I mean, we only sold for 12 mil. We only sold for 12 million. So maybe if we sell Gallagher, yeah, we can get that done. But here's the thing: David Ornstein said selling Jorginho is not related to getting in Enzo, so it doesn't make sense. So I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense, man. Chukwuemeka, Kovacic, and Zakaria, there is so no problem. No, that's stupid, man. Who's it? Zakaria is injured. Kovacic is injury prone. Chukwuemeka is an 8. He's an 8, 10. He's not really a DM, you know? Again, another 8 we don't fucking use. But at least he can play in a pivot. You just need a defensive midfielder next to him. You know, like it's... but it's actually getting embarrassing. As I said, Todd Bowie, man, he's just all over the place. Like, you don't sell Jorginho, fuck, man. You get Enzo over the line, and then you sell Jorginho. Like, it wasn't. We knew Arsenal wanted him, so we could have gone, okay, Arsenal, if we get Enzo, you can take him. You know, they'd be okay, because then they knew they can't afford Enzo. So okay, you know, like they're not desperately in for Jorginho. Even if we didn't get rid of Jorginho, it's 12 mil. That's nothing. It's pennies. I would rather sell Loftus-Cheek for 15 mil, which doesn't bring any benefit. I would rather sell Gallagher for 40 mil, because it doesn't bring any benefit. But you sell Jorginho, you're gonna get a fucking replacement. That's stupid, man. My neck's hurt now. Fucking, it's my back. Oh, sitting in this chair for too long, man. Fuck. Zacharias injured. Kovacic is completely out of form. Kante's injured. Prime will be screwed. Exactly. It's not all sunshine and rainbows if Jorginho leaves and enters. We need a defensive midfielder. I said, like, dislike, whatever your thoughts on Jorginho is. You don't sell him if you don't get a fucking replacement. It's not fucking rocket science. I would rather let him go on a free in August and at least have some personnel in the team than not have any personnel and then move for 12 mil. What the fuck's 12 mil gonna get us? Fucking couldn't even get us a fucking Lukaku. Lukaku's not even worth 12 mil. Couldn't get us jack shit. So reports saying Benfica looking for a player to replace Enzo Milan. I think that, yeah, I mean that was a while ago, kind of news, but again, they don't, they just want the money pretty much. I think that's just trying to duff up the situation. Trust me, it gets done. They just want to be maybe you're right. But again, Benfica fans have said, 2 of them just told me in the chat, guys, that what's his name does not lie. He does not lie. This Costa guy, and Costa says if Costa says they have to pay in full, they have to pay in full. Like, he won't change his mind to it. So don't know, guys. But I need these likes to go up, guys. Come on, we need to get to at least 80 likes, because we're on deadline. We're going to be live as much as we can. Let's see if fucking who's about. Who's about? Prime or Prime's not. Someone who wants to join. Um, yeah, I mean they should look months. They should look weeks ago. Like they're looking on deadline day. Like what the fuck are they doing, man? We need to have Enzo in our squad. If Chelsea buy a striker, we shouldn't give them the curse yet. No, number 9. Talks with Fenwood started yesterday. If we win the UCL this season, I'll go bold, says Reggie. Oh my god. With the Chelsea Blues, says we have to get a midfielder now. J5 was the only thing keeping it alive with all the injuries. Now that it's gone, the mid is dead. It's dead, man. It's dead. See if there's any breaking news, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Oh man, I'm refreshing guys. I'm trying to get the updates for you guys. I can't get Chelsea need to sign Enzo is perfect for the Chelsea style play. I agree. Imagine Chelsea doing an impossible win the UCL. If we win the UCL, man, oh my days, that'll be insane. Because how come guys we got 146 votes, right? 146 votes, but only fucking 679. What are you guys doing? I was saying Kai, I got 15 minutes in me. Yeah, I'll link you to because Lewis is going live at 12:30. What's in half an hour? So yeah, I'll be for about 20 minutes. I just need to fucking run to the bathroom. So I'm gonna let you come in, chat. Just hop in 15, 20 minutes. I just want to kind of see if there's any kind of news at the 12 p.m. mark. So can we not bring Santos DM? I wouldn't bring a 20-year-old in the DM at this very moment. You know, I want to get them. Can it be done? Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. We're gonna bring Kai on. Let's see what Kai's thoughts on Enzo is. You know, does he think it gets done? Does he think it doesn't? Let's see what Kai is saying. I need Kai to join because I need to run to that bathroom quickly, guys. So Pavard to Barcelona as well, guys. Pavard goes to Barcelona. That's some more breaking news. Shocking news to be honest. Breaking news says Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea is over. Costa maintain his transitions and the deal will not take. That's a weird word to use in fucking now. And will not take place in the way that Chelsea wants. So I have no idea who the fuck this is, guys. So I don't take this with a grain of salt. I have no idea who it is. But give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Back. Kai, what you saying, my man?
Hey, bro, what's up, man? I'm all right, man. You know what? I let the club do what they want to do. Obviously, I never wanted Enzo anyway. I'm just
Yeah. Yeah, you never want him.
yeah, that's the GR thing is not reliable, man. Even Portuguese people don't think he's reliable, so don't.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not over, but it's looking very unlikely because Chelsea he wants like the 1 to 2 terms, and we want to do it by 6. Maybe we can make it happen if we make it like 3 or 4 like installments. But I don't know if Chelsea will do that. But for me, man, we can't miss on Enzo, man. He's so fucking good, man. Like what? See, that's the thing with Chelsea, yeah? And they already sanctioned the move for Jorginho to Arsenal. Now we're like one senior midfielder down. Who are we gonna have there, man? Gallagher, Ruben
Mount
Loftus-Cheek.
Gallagher, Clough
Mount.
Shake. That's our pivot, man. I posted on Twitter before. I'm like, that's our front three, and It's fucking horrendous.
I think they will move on from him now. If we don't like move for the next 3 hours, 2 hours, I think they're gonna move on from him now, which is sad. I don't want us to move on from him. Just fucking trigger the clause, bro. We're not gonna reach like a fucking FFP violation. Who gives a shit, man? We're not gonna play
Yeah.
Champions League anyway, man.
I mean, it's about getting players, and here's the thing. So, as I said, it's Roy. Yeah, I think you know what's wrong with this. Roy Costa wants all the money now, but Top Boy wants paying on 7
No,
installments,
no,
and
I don't
Costa's
think he
like,
wants. Yeah, I don't think he
he
wants
wants the
all
money
the money.
now.
No, I know. I think he just doesn't want it in the installment we're giving him now. Because now we're offering for 6 installments. It's still a lot. 6 installments is a lot of like.
Is that
By
yeah,
the
exactly?
if we can try to like slim installment to 4 or 5 or 3, man, maybe like that will be more reasonable. Or what's the money that we're offering up front? We don't know, man. Because everybody's just fucking throwing shit and expecting it to stick, man. But you know what? If they're not gonna get him, man, why waste time now, man? Just move on. I
Yeah,
want us to get a midfielder rather than nothing, you know?
I mean, I would want him. Obviously, you just got rid of Jorginho, so we don't have any midfielders. So
Yeah.
who comes in now? You know, oh, let's go get Onana from Everton. Like, what the fuck? Look,
No,
I'm seeing Chelsea
I don't want
farm,
panic.
plan
I don't
B,
want panic buys,
Declan
man.
Rice.
I
Fuck
don't
out of
want
here,
panic
man.
buys, man.
No,
Yeah, Declan Rice,
no.
he's not gonna leave.
It's been 3 years.
He's
He's
not
never
gonna
leaving.
leave.
He's never leaving that club. But
But the
I
fact that
say,
they are looking
well,
for replacements and they are looking for and they're not playing Enzo today, so I'm sure there is something in it. So Chelsea need to try, man. Chelsea need to
I
try, man.
mean, we've been trying, man. But as I said, Costa won't change his mind. He's stuck. He's stuck on what he wants, and Bowie either has to pay it or not because he knows come August, what's his name, Managerial will come walking in and paying that money.
But you see this Duncan Castle guy, yeah, he said Chelsea are offering above 130 euros, like 10 million more than the release clause to kind of sanction the deal, right? And then today Einstein came in and says, "Oh, Chelsea are not willing to offer above 120 mil." So they're just back and forth bullshit, man. Like none of them know what the fuck is going on.
No, yeah, obviously they're not in the
It's
meeting room
insane,
as we
man.
speak. But man, I need this deal to happen, man. I don't want to fucking see a Gallagher, Loftus fucking cheek mount. I physically can't see it because you got Kovacic, yeah, injury
Yeah,
prone.
yeah.
Zachariah injured. Kante,
Uh-huh.
I don't know how long his ankles got. Probably what 3-4 months.
Yeah,
So you saw that
yeah.
only fit midfielder.
No, to be fair, I'm like I like Jorginho. I wouldn't call myself a fan of his, but I honestly like if they sell him and get Enzo, it won't bother me. Like I wouldn't be too bothered about it. But if you just fucking keep us a man short in midfield when you're already short in midfield, then that's a problem, man. That's not a good business for him, in my opinion, man.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's stupid because it's a deal where you're supposed to get one midfielder out, one midfielder in. I would have signed Enzo first before even selling Jorginho. Because what's 12 million going to do? Would you rather have a player who's physically fit or 12.5 million? Or let him go, so I don't think it's smart business again. After Top Bowl with this last season when he had a decent window and then I know we just sacked the manager. So I think Top Bowl has
Yeah.
his ups, and then just drop. So
Why
nothing's
doesn't he
at a
just give
perfect
it?
space.
Why doesn't he just give them like 100 mil up front and the rest is in installments, man? Those 20, or 90 up front and then the rest is installments. Chelsea are also kind of being constant this deal as well, man. I don't think they mind when they get all of it at once or not. But the fact that we are kind of making it so far away to get it, man, like they're making it like a fucking dentist like plan, man. Come on, man.
Dentist clan. What?
No, a dentist plan, like you pay
Oh,
like
this is, but yeah.
monthly installment shit, man. Like they don't want that shit, man.
Exactly. They want as
Market,
much money as they can get up front now. I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
doubt it's anything big because if it was big, he would have accepted it. So I doubt it was probably like 30, 25 million. It's
Yeah,
probably
and,
barely
and they
anything.
are willing to negotiate because they sat down with Chelsea and they didn't tell them to fuck off. They've been negotiating since yesterday. I think there's more
Yeah,
to it, man. I don't think it's
there
just
is.
the release or nothing. Because if it was the release or nothing, they'll be like, okay, fuck off, and that's it.
It's a release on
Negotiation done, man.
technically it is. It's a release of nothing, but it's the payment of the release, and the payment of the
Yep.
release says that I think a Benfica fan told me just before that it has to be all up front. Release clauses are meant to be paid all up front.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think
So
maybe 50-60%.
that's how
Maybe Portugal is different.
that's because it's a buyout clause. They're buying them out of the contract. They have to pay it at once, so they can buy them out of this
Exactly. So that's what
contract.
I'm saying. Now Bowie's trying to, do his little, I
But
don't know,
the
he's
issue,
coming and trying to do his American shit. Be like, oh, I don't know. Let's try to
you know why
switch it
we
up and
can't
just
do
keep
that?
paying
Not
installments.
because we don't have the money to do it. It's because of the FFP regulation. Because we won't be able to
Yes.
put it on the book for those 5-6 years. But man, at this point, just fuck, man. Let's sort out our squad, man. Because in midfield we're fucking weak, man. We are
Horrible.
weak in midfield.
And
Man.
we're just kind of weaker. Like people celebrating this Jorginho leaving. You know, we don't celebrate
Yeah, but
until we have Enzo.
this fan base is just agendas hives, man. I can't. When Mount leaves, bro, I'm gonna fucking be shameless, man. I am going
You
to
know,
be
that's
shameless.
why you know, people message me like, oh,
I'm
Alex
gonna
is that.
DM them personally,
I
bro.
allowed Alex yesterday, man, because that'll be me when Mountain leaves as well. You know, I'll be fucking, because that's when our club will return, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shameless. If when Mount is sold, bro, I'm gonna shove it down their throat, man.
What do you mean by that? There's more news here says this is the same guy. Enzo has omitted from Benfica traveling squad. They're playing tonight. Argentine midfield did not train on Monday after asking the club to accept Chelsea's offer of record transfer fee. So we know, guys, the guy wants to fucking come. The guy doesn't want to stay at the club, man. He wants to
Bro,
come.
yeah, he's gonna make a lot more money.
So yeah, heaps of money, and he obviously wants to play for a bigger club.
You want to play for Premier League as well. There's a lot of attractions, but the issue is it's Benfica is well known at not being easy to negotiate with, and they're absolute cunts. You know, they don't.
Yeah.
But then again, man, it's their asset. They know in the summer somebody's gonna come and offer similar, maybe less, a little bit less, but still similar money because they know he's that good. And I agree with them. He is. Bro, have you seen his full manager stats, bro? It's insane, man. Everything is green, man. More green than a fucking Bulbasaur, man.
Man, he's been fucking killing it, man.
He's elite,
And the World
man.
Cup the World Cup tripled his price tag. That was just an add-on to what he'd done. He'd
Plus
done this
he's-
all before the World Cup, but the World Cup just added tripled his price tag.
Plus, he's marketable as hell, man. Like everybody at Chelsea right now is talking about this guy, man. Like the whole fucking fan base. Like we put aside the hive hate just to focus on this guy, man. That's how big he is, man. So
I know.
if Chelsea get
That's
that done,
crazy,
man,
man.
like I think all Chelsea fans will be happy. Bro, I changed my wallpaper to his fucking thing, man.
I mean, I think Argentina's got a side when if Fernandez comes in the window. I think it's like, you know, and it's an Argentinian player. Argentina is right now is trending. They just won the World Cup, so it's even better for someone like Top Boyd
I don't
to get
know what
big name
they're
player.
doing, man. I don't know what they're fucking about, man. Just pay it. Just pay the release clause. Let's acquire. Let's build a super team. And then you can worry about this. Like, just go above the 120, offer them 130, 140, and then pay this in installments, bro. And we will have like a super team.
That's the thing. If they pay 35 million extra, so 35. If they pay 155 million pounds or euros, sorry, they can pay in the installments. But Costa said it, but Bowie said no.
Even 20. No, we didn't. We didn't. The only cunt who reported this is Duncan Castle guy. And now they're saying, oh, and he said we had an agreement. Now all of a sudden there's no agreement. So I think if we offer them 20 million more, right? If we try to offer them 20 million more, right? Just 20 million more and with the installment, shorter installment, and they will agree to it. Because even for me, if somebody came to me, okay, 120, but I'll give it to you in 6 installments. That's a long fucking time, bro. And it's a yearly installment. So it's like a monthly installment, right? You know, so like, you know, you don't know where we will be in
I mean,
just sad place,
you know,
man.
it's probably tomorrow. We're not going to have a midfield if it doesn't happen because we can't. Like, if we kept Jorginho and didn't get Enzo, yeah, I'll be upset, you know, whatever. But we don't have a midfielder now coming in, so that's even just added more to the problem. And someone said, "What do you rate this window out of 10?" I would say possibly, I don't know. I wouldn't give it a 10 because you didn't get what we needed, and what we needed was a midfield, wasn't it?
Bro, and
We
our
didn't
fan
need.
base was,
Let's be honest. We didn't need a Maduke. You know, we didn't really need him. We need a Munji, but we didn't really need him.
bro,
You know?
our fan base was like, oh, we're gonna get Caicedo too. I'm like, bro, let's get Enzo first. You know, stop being hungry, motherfuckers, man. Let's get that one deal done. Then we'll focus on the rest. But that, you know, how our fan base is, man. Absolute dickheads.
It's one of the worst fan bases. You know, and, you know they're celebrating Jorginho leaving, but then they're gonna realize tomorrow when Enzo's still at Benfica, we don't have a fucking midfield.
This is why I will celebrate when Mount leaves, bro. I will celebrate like nobody celebrate. I'm taking a fucking annual leave, bro, from work.
That's the other Lewis, mate. We're doing a 24-hour stream, yeah. Bring everyone. We're gonna have a fucking party, man. That will be scenes.
Apparently, we're looking at Barella. I wouldn't mind Barella as well. To be fair, he's a good player, but I want Enzo, man.
Again, Barella, not a bad player, but it's just like that's not our first option. You know, we did that risk with like Fofana. Fofana, yeah, great player, but he's not our first option. Look, well, that's turning out. Injury prone.
Oh, the kid, the defender,
No, Wesley. He was like our 7th choice defender.
Yeah.
Great player, but yeah, great player, just injury prone.
Bro, honestly, yeah, I would have preferred if they spent the Fofana money on Enzo too, bro. Like instead of signing that or that other fucking fake Fofana, he's just shit, man. As the first touch of a rapist, man. I don't want no one near us, man. I've seen him play for like 40 minutes, bro.
Seriously, I would have signed Enzo before Mudryk. That's the thing. But I think
Yeah.
what's his name? Fucking Bowie saw
Nah,
Mudryk trending on Twitter. I was like, you know what? Let's go for him.
I
Show me
no,
on
I
Twitter.
agree. I agree with the Modric signing now because I see him. I see how good he is. I see how
Yeah, I
clutch he
agree.
is.
Yeah, I see
I
how
think
good he
he'll
is for
be good.
sure.
I
But
think
we
I'm
need
happy that we got him
a
because we did need
midfield.
a winger. But Matt, we did need a winger as well, man. A lot of people don't
I
forget this. We did need a winger. Nobody of our wingers can beat a man. Like we didn't see dribbling for 3 years, bro.
I agree, but I would personally go for a midfielder before I go for that attacker like Mudryk. But Mudryk, I'm not saying it's a bad sign. I think it's a great sign. Great fucking worth it.
Yeah,
You know, nothing I've
bro,
said
he's my
before.
favorite. Although I don't like Ukraine as a country, I like the guy, man. He's a good player, man. I can't wait to see him play again, man.
The way he just works, like, you know, this is something we saw from this new generation of football is fucking, you know, where people go to training, go home and do TikTok like Mason Mount. You know, you got to be training after hours, gym, you know, whatever. You know, just pushing yourself to the limit, like, you know what Ronaldo did.
Bro,
So
because he realized how hard his life was to get to where he is, man. That's why he doesn't wanna get even better, man. Because he committed. Mount is from a fucking like happy like suburban family, bro. Never fought for food. Always there's like abundance of food. Single child as well. You know, single son. Not like me, bro. I have 3 brothers. I had to fight for chicken wings, bro. Everything was a fight, you know.
yeah,
Survival.
and now look at him out, man. Oh,
Yeah,
Kai Havertz posted with Jorginho saying goodbye. Oh well,
yeah, it's done,
Kai
man. I think
Havertz,
the signing is
yeah,
done.
it's done.
Ornstein never misses, bro.
No, yeah, it's 100% done. Let's finalize. Mount ain't going anywhere, man. See,
We
when
will
I
see.
hear this,
We
let's
will
just
see.
say
We
this:
will
like
see. If he wasn't
the
going
same
anywhere, he
place
would have
said
signed
Rice
it long
coming to
time ago.
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
if
that's
he
it.
signed it long time ago, if he wasn't going nowhere. Now he's 12 months left on his contract, and he's asking for demands that Chelsea are not willing to meet.
If
And
he's
Chelsea also
he's
Chelsea changed the contract structure with the new players. If you looked at it, you know, like it's he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to commit to Champions League lists. Like you paid less if you're not in the Champions League. All those like performance-based contract. He does. I don't. I think
yeah,
he doesn't want that, man. That's
no,
why he
because he
didn't
knows
sign
his
it.
fucking shit. He knows his shit. But
Yeah,
the same fans wanted said Declan Rice is
he's
coming
not
years ago.
committed,
So
man. Yeah, Declan Rice. If Declan Rice is, I heard every time he's coming here from Alex Goldberg, bro, I'd be a millionaire, bro. Never, he weren't even committed with him once, man.
we didn't. We never. No team has actually made a bid for him. United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool apparently from none of them made a bid. So I don't know. I
Bro,
think
who said the deal is dead though? Nobody said the deal is dead. Even Fabrizio and Roman, all
which
these
one?
guys,
What are you talking about?
they said the deal is still going, man. We're still
Who?
negotiating. It's not done.
Who says that?
People in the chat, they're saying the deal is dead. No, nobody said the deal is dead, bro.
It was dead in the water. I don't think it's such as no. It just hasn't been any breakthroughs. It's not dead. It's just as I said before, guys. No breakthroughs have happened. So,
Yeah, and still
but the thing is, we've got 10 hours left. Will a breakthrough happen in 10 hours?
I
I think
think once
SM saying it
once we
won't.
reach, they already said that they send a jet to Portugal, right? I think once if the deal is reached, they'll do everything fast because Chelsea
Yeah,
is efficient with these kind of things, right? Like you remember the
that's
Mudryk
yeah,
deal? It was in minutes.
yeah. 2 minutes. Yeah, so gusto. Yeah. It's not about processing the deal. It's about getting the deal done. You know, obviously we'll get done in
Yeah,
an hour, but it's
yeah.
just fucking negotiating,
Bro,
which is taking ages.
play the release clause, man. Then we can worry about the fee. We did the same with fucking Lukaku, and he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
It's like what is that 20 million? Like Chelsea will not go above 20 million. Okay, offer them 10. Try to do something out of the box, man, instead of being strict dickheads, man.
It's always set like book stand like, oh, Gallagher will only leave if he's told to. Like, you know when I said that today? I
Come
was
on,
fucking
man.
fuming.
See, although I'm like you, I don't rate Gallagher. I think he's a roadrunner. I wouldn't want him to. Like, I wouldn't want to force him to go into a relegation battle, man. Like I think like he has the right
Newcastle,
to say
he's
no.
going to Newcastle
Newcastle
want him.
doesn't want him, bro.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't bet
wanted
for
him.
him.
You know.
They bet for him though. They didn't bet for him.
They asked him. They want 50. They want 50 mil. Chelsea want 50 mil from him. If
50
they want a
mil.
premium, they want a premium. It said they want a premium price of 50 mil for Gallagher. So I'll find it. Just fucking had it.
I don't know. I believe your word, man.
They
I
had a
didn't know
50
that, man.
million price for him. But if he got here, it says if Newcastle offered a premium price close to 50 mil for Conor Gallagher, then Chelsea will consider selling Chelsea. But I don't think he leaves there. But
Bro,
that would
but
be fucking
I don't
fantastic
like
if it
this
happens.
mentality nowadays of selling to rivals though. That's the only thing that annoys me. I don't like selling to our rivals.
Yeah, but will Gallagher succeed at Newcastle? Maybe, yeah. But I don't
No,
know.
I'm not saying about
I
Newcastle.
I
I'm saying
Like
about him
Jorginho
changing
to
to
Chelsea.
Arsenal. That kind of bothers me just because it's Arsenal, man. I don't like
I
that
agree,
club,
but
man.
I
It's
think
full of
he's
hipsters.
he's in the declining phase though. So if it was signing like maybe selling, if it was selling like Gallagher off the Arsenal, I'd be like, yeah, because he played well at Palace. We know Gallagher can play football. Gallagher did at Palace. He can play football.
Yeah.
It's just about the position he plays. But Jorginho is kind of on the declining side. Like, he's getting older. He's going to be a rotational player. But he strengthens their team. I understand him coming in strengthens their team. So we are kind of we are making them a bit better.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope Chelsea get their heads out of their asses and
fucking do something, man. Make the fucking bid. Don't get rid of Jorginho, then not get anyone else. But Chelsea Blue says something new. Says, Kai, you remember when we sold Czech to Arsenal? We had a meltdown as fans. How did that work out for them? Kai,
yeah, but you can't compare that. Czech was a fucking goalkeeper, bro. David Luiz played for them. He was pretty decent.
Willian, shocking.
It's
So,
not really
you
about
know,
it's not really about the performances though. It's more about like the ethics, football wise, man. I'm old school.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I understand saying, like, don't want to sell to a rival, like, and we just signed. I mean, I don't know if you care, but it's some 19-year-old kid, some youngster we signed. We just gave him to Tottenham.
To be fair though,
That
Matt, like the Jorginho fanboys like outrage is hilarious to me, man. Although you know me, I like him. I just don't think he's as good as people try to make him to be, and I don't think he's as bad as people try to make him to be. But the fact that his fans are having a hard, like they're using capital letters, bro, and all caps just to describe how angry they
I
are.
said, Jorginho
Hilarious.
for me is one of the most underappreciated, undervalued players in this club. He's done much big bits for us. He's won trophies. Fucking these players will never touch. So
Yeah.
I think he's done very well for us. But I would sell him now, yes. But I wouldn't sell him and then not get anyone to come in and replace him. So
Yeah.
that for me is fucking. Lewis was about to cry.
Bro, we will see. We will see. I don't like to kind of, because Bolly surprised us many times this window, right? So it's unfair for
Yeah.
us to kind of put down his to put down like all his effort that he has done so far. Let's see, man. He might surprise us again. Put some faith in the guy.
I mean, yeah, I've always, for me, I'm not, I'll be honest, I'm not really convinced on Bowie. I think Bowie's done great for us, but, he does do some bad stuff. Like Roman was never perfect. Roman has some ups and downs, like Bowie did. That's how owners work. Owners not 100% perfect, but Bowie had a great window. I'll give him like a 7 window, but if we get Enzo, I'll give it a 10 of a window.
Bro, but
maybe
none
a
of us
9 because I wanted more players to leave.
have any of us expecting this sort of investment in the window? None of us
No.
expected it.
But I did say, if we were going to go big in Jan, that means we have to at least make a top 4 appearance or at least improve. If we don't improve, I said, Kai, if Pep gets sacked, I'll get Pep.
This is where I stand, right? I wouldn't mind us getting Enzo for the summer if we get him, right? But so far, I am understanding of what the club is trying to do and and I'm appreciative of the amount of money that they're spending so far in January, because both of us know how hard the January window is to sign players. So for me, they've done more than a lot for what they could, in the winter. So I'm not complaining. I said on my Twitter, I said I would be annoyed if we got Enzo, but I would be also understanding because we did get Felix. None of us thought we were gonna get Felix, and there's a lot of rumors Felix is gonna stay here all the time, right? Mudryk, he looks amazing. We finally enjoy watching football again.
Yeah.
So for me, man, I'm not gonna be too hard on Chelsea. They'll do our best. If we get Enzo, great. If we don't, try at least to get them for the summer, and we'll.
And that's my thing. If we don't get Enzo, that's fine. But it's more selling our only fit DM midfielder. That's the problem for me. It's like I don't know. We just jump to the conclusion. Okay, just get rid of him. I would rather sell him on a free, but at least have a personnel in the position.
But that's also kind of giving an indication that they are gonna go all out on Enzo, because I don't think they were dumb enough to. We will see, man.
That's what that's what I said at the start. I said we wouldn't. I mean, we probably would, but as a football club, you shouldn't be dumb enough to sell your only personnel in the defensive midfielder role to then not get another defensive midfielder role. But again, Ornstein said that, I don't know if it's true, but Ornstein did say that Jorginho is unrelated to Enzo. So I don't know what the reason Jorginho was then. But
Matt, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm having a good time in my life. I'm talking to 2 beautiful, amazing girls, man. Trying to choose one for now. So for me, Enzo is the third thing that's gonna make me the happiest. Cause I love this guy, bro. I love me. All my favorite players. If you look at my top 5 Chelsea players, man, Lampard, Fabregas, Balak, Kovacic. All of them are midfielders, bro. I love midfielders. That's why I'm excited about Enzo, bro. Which is why I'm hateful for this club for making me watch Mason Mount, bro. A midfielder with zero technical ability. So for me, Enzo coming in would change things. But at the same time, I am understanding that my club is doing their best. If you let's say you have a girl, right? Amazing girl, beautiful, amazing, right? She makes you breakfast, yeah. All the time your breakfast is amazing, but one day she makes you breakfast and the eggs are a little burnt. Are you gonna freak out? Gonna be like, nah, she's pretty. She'll make it over a little bimbo, a little bit, but that's okay, man. She loves me. She's nice. She's beautiful. So we're gonna let it go, man. Same thing with Boli, man. I would be devastated if Enzo doesn't come, but I'll be understanding as well because we did improve in a lot of areas.
No, I agree. I wouldn't, as I said, I wouldn't be upset if you get Enzo. It's just for me, jumping to conclusion and saying get rid of Jorginho because what do you? I don't know. I just don't want to see a pivot of Kovacic or I think Kovacic RRC is one of our worst pivots because they're both play
Yeah,
like Kovacic is not a really
similar.
structural player. Loftus-Cheek, when you see him on the pitch, just always heads moving. He doesn't know where he's supposed to be. Oh, I fucking hate watching him next to Kovacic because he's just so clueless what to do. Loftus-Cheek, but so we'll wrap it up here. What's his name? What's that guy's name? Lewis is live, guys. So I'll send everyone to the link.
Is he going live now,
Lewis.
Lewis?
He's live now. He just started his live about 20
But is he
minutes
sending us the
ago.
link or not? Is he sending us the link?
12:30. 12:30. Just
So
send a message.
in 9
12:30. I
minutes.
might jump on, see what the gang is saying. Alex is
Hate
probably
that guy, man. Alex still fucking smiling like a psychopath, man.
he's probably gonna get ready to shoot another horse or something. But hey, that'll be us one day when Mounts and Gallagher's gone. But let these players FC have their agendas. As I said, I will start celebrating if Mount leaves because we'll have a replacement for him. If Mount leaves and there's no replacement, I wouldn't be celebrating. I'd rather have a personnel there. So celebrating Jorginho leaving and then celebrating not getting Enzo, that's a stupid thing because you're supposed to celebrate Jorginho because we're getting a replacement, not because he's leaving the club. So these Green Mike and Monster and all these guys celebrating Jorginho leaving, I'm sorry, but your boy Declan Rice is still staying at West Ham. It's been another what's this the sixth window, I think, the sixth or fifth window where we haven't signed Declan Rice. I thought he was proper Charleston and everything, but again, hasn't joined. Big up to Kai for joining. Appreciate everyone for tuning in today. Enzo Chelsea, Kai, come on, give us. Is he coming? Yes or no? Final say. Come on, is he coming? What's your final verdict?
Personally, I'm not a Muslim man, but inshallah, bro. Inshallah, things will happen and we'll get Enzo and I'll finally have joy from Chelsea Football Club. But if not, Matt, I know you can play midfield, bro.
Yeah, put me in the midfield. We're in the midfield, man. Still put it there. Let's hope so, man. CDM may put there. And I'll play in front of my boy, Rita Balaga. But I'll leave you guys with that. Peace out, everyone. Take care. See you guys on Thursday. Take care. Hopefully it ends at this club. Peace out.